YouTube stream. Pressing that YouTube Go Live button always makes me a little bit nervous. YouTube, are you here? YouTube is here, I think. Oh yes, YouTube is here. Perfect. Hi YouTube. Okay, now we can get the party going. Now we can see how much money we made out of our shipment. So, I did a $3 million shipment in King's March earlier, and there are a couple tattoos that are worth like 7 divine apiece. I think I got like 15 divine in my last shipment. That was just 3 million. So let's see what we got today. We got at least 1 divine. That's pretty good. Just take it all, and then we'll cash in. I did also put on some MTX. Look at me. I'm so pretty now. I'm covered in green flowers. This is from the last PoE 2 league or PoE 1? I don't remember. Somewhat recent MTX. Thank you for the follow, by the way. And now we can see how rich we are. We're not rich at all. We have 0 gold. Okay, let's go get some gold, and then we'll figure this out, huh? But yeah, since we last played, I got like 20 divine, mostly from tattoos, but let's go grab some gold real quick. Yeah. And we'll go to the mines. Not the gold. Okay. We should be all good. Okay, there's a ton of fossils here. We're not very far. 392 actually is pretty good. What am I saying? 392 is solid. Let's try going this way. I don't know if it'll work. Let's try it. Welcome in, everybody. I really appreciate you all being here. My brain has been completely fried because work has been incredibly stressful, but today, I solved the problem that I've been trying to solve for a full week. I spent a full week on this one broken piece of code, and I fixed it today. So now my brain is going through like a release, and I don't know if that means I will be more aware or less aware. The answer is probably less aware, but you know. Welcome in, Birdie. There, hello. Big, I know. Do you work with anything related to AWS or cloud? No, I don't touch the cloud. I did have a cloud certification at one point, but I gave up on the cloud. I was like, you know what? No. Although I do think the cloud is probably where the money is at, right? Maybe I should have stuck with it. But that's okay. My current job will probably be automated, and I'll be a full-time streamer, so I won't care. That's my long-term plan. Last week was a lot of trouble due to AWS outages. I wonder, I didn't even like see the effects of that. I guess maybe, no, I didn't even see any effects on that. I think GitHub had some issues last week, but GitHub always has issues. Which one of these is exploding corpses? This one? Look at my attack speed. My attacks go burn. Visual clarity is at an all-time high. Dude, look at us go. Your life goes burr, I know. Fortunately, it's just the energy shield. It's not like the blood sacrament build I played last league. Not last league, but a league or 2 ago. If you want a build that actually just gives you a panic attack every time you play Blood Sacrament. Really good build. It can definitely like one-shot bosses type build, but you will feel terrible the entire time. And also it hurts your eyes. So there's that. Hello, host. See, what builds would you recommend to start in SSF soft for? I like Slam builds? I don't play SSF, so it's hard for me to really give you a great answer here. But I'm guessing slam builds because you can just scale like the amount of DPS on your weapon. You don't need any specific uniques. But I don't have great recommendations for Soul Self-Found because I haven't really played it. A lot of the builds I play have specific uniques, which doesn't affect me so much because I'm a trading. I can almost see what's on your screen. That's way more clear than watching Steve. Why? What? Doesn't Steve have the same build? What is he doing that you can't see his screen? You know what? A lot of streamers have this issue, and I wish I could put out a PSA, is that they'll have their bitrate turned down to like nothing. And so although their stream will be good quality, it can't actually capture motion well because the bitrate will make it so that when like things are moving on the screen, it looks like it's potato quality. And you're like, damn, they need to turn their resolution up. It's not the resolution, it's like how fast the movement gets handled. It's like it's a different setting, but it's a sneaky one. Yes, give me the fossils. Let's go. Okay. I feel really good about this. We're coming online. Maybe we could get an expensive map here. We're gonna go for the expensive map. This is a 0 mod Grand Architect. If we can't do it, I will be sad. I have you set to 160p. Well, that's pretty fucking rude. You know, I put a lot of work into this shit. Winter Occultist is great since the majority of damage comes from spell levels and passive tree. I don't think I've ever played Winter Occultist. That's pretty interesting. Oh my god. I was gonna say, even like the build that I just played, the Holy Relic, last time, but that one uses Diala's Malefaction or whatever it is, and that might be annoying to farm in SSF. Have you tried any hardcore SSF runs? No, but tomorrow the gauntlet starts, right? I think I'm doing the gauntlet. I didn't put it in the schedule. I put out a weekly schedule and I forgot about the gauntlet, but I think actually Thursday we're going to be trying the gauntlet. I have very little hope. And actually, I'm kind of scared that I'm going to embarrass myself, but I think we need to try it and just see how far we get. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm getting the MTX for Hillock and calling it a day. That might be what we do. I have said this before, and I will say it again. We are going to try it, and if we have fun, if the fun meter is going up, we will continue it. If the fun meter deteriorates, we will not do the gauntlet anymore. Gauntlet is gonna be fucked this time since ruin stacks. Tell me about it, dude. So, okay, this is a good question. What build should we do for the gauntlet? Because I say quote build because we won't be able to put a real build together. We'll be able to put like a fake build together. I'm thinking a witch build or a ranger build. Probably witch. Or, yeah, witch? Like some kind of spellcasting witch? Because I can't do a melee build, that's for sure. A totem build, maybe? A totem build? Yo, Chrome Angel, thank you for the prime. Enjoy your emotes and your lack of ads. Thank you. I have a lot of hope it's going to be fun to watch. We shall see. 3 Proj Onslaught and Elipen is crazy? What? Where's 3 Proj Onslaught? Ranger would be easy to kill Hillock, but really hard to get through the campaign, I think. I agree with you. You know what? I played a ranger for the gauntlet, not the gauntlet, the Freesia gauntlet, and I don't ever want to do that again. So I think we go witch. I think we go witch, and we go... Can I do like brands or something? What do people play on witch? I'll have to look it up. Oh my god, give me the items. Oh.
The weary traveler.
We're drawing close to the end of the path. Yo, welcome and whatever. Nice to see you. How are you this fine Tuesday? Mods Gauntlet, Act 1 through 5. Wait, it's not just the ruin stacks? You're telling me that Hillock is going to have Onslaught? That's insane. Wow. Okay. I see how it is. They hate us. Kinetic Fusillade totems might be good. They might be, actually. Is it easy to start Kinetic Fusillade? I think Templar SRS totems should be relatively easy. Yeah, I feel like a totem build is definitely the play. Did they take out extra boss mechanics or no? Good question. Are we going to have Maven Hillock this time? Or are we just having the ruin stacks? I can't walk down these stairs. A challenge impossible. Okay. Yo, how do we start a hype train immediately? That's crazy. Hold on. I gotta turn my music up. I can't hear anything. There we go. I need to vibe. I'm scared. Compacted jewels. Give me... Couple GCPs never hurt anybody. Off we go. You guys, I did craft the gloves. I forgot to show you. Hold on. I'll show you in a second. The gloves that we were trying to craft, I did eventually craft them. It took a long time. I know someone in chat did it on the first try because you all have better luck than I do, to be honest with you. But these gloves, we crafted them. We got eye level 86 paladin gloves with fractured on 49%, actually. Almost max roll on the damage with hits against chilled enemies. T1 max life, increased armor energy shield, lightning damage to attacks. I don't know if that's actually useful for us, but why not? Attack speed, T3, could be better. It's not the worst. And T6 fire res, which is also meh. But you know what? Honestly, pretty good. And then I did try to Orb of Conflict this thing, and it did not go well. But maybe we can try again. Orb of Conflict is very, very expensive, but we could try again. Since I know you all yearn for the gamble. So close to near death. Me? This is my constant state of being. It's the trauma stacks. Extra boss mechanics will be there for sure. Perhaps a bit different than last time though. Not bad at all. Oh, the gloves not bad at all? Yeah. I thought you were talking about the boss mechanics. I was like, excuse me. Excuse you, actually. Nah, it'll be good, it'll be good. We will give the gauntlet a college try. Although I have improved at the game quite a bit since the last time I tried a gauntlet, because I did kill Hillock in the last gauntlet, I should say that, and we did the Freesia event, so I think that we're in a good place to do the gauntlet and try it and maybe get somewhere. Okay, this one has 0 mods on it, so I'm hopeful that we can do this. I don't know if we could do it while getting hit at the same time. I'm hoping we can just leech through it. It seems to go quite well. Okay, the character, oh my god. This character is sick. What the hell? Look at me go. I'm just holding the button down. It's perfect. I think we're immune to corrupted blood as well because I have a mastery. Or I have something that prevents corrupted blood. I think it's a mastery. Dude, it's beautiful. Oh my god. Wow. Wowzer Bowser, look at those trousers. They hit so hard. I'm so excited about this. Okay. It's the Jug and Divine Shield recoup. Yeah, it's insane. I tell you what, we could not do this earlier. It took quite a bit for this build. There wasn't even a turning point where it felt like this build was coming together. It kind of just feels bad until it doesn't anymore. I don't think I like this build. Now it's nice, like now I'm having fun, but let me tell you, getting this build up and running, like you don't really know where the break point is of when you start surviving shit. I've been yearning for the mines yearn back. Okay, he was supposed to drop a map. So I don't know why our encounter was bugged and only dropped this ring. But it is what it is. I'm sorry, I know I'm over the inventory. I do like this position on screen better though. Okay, can I attack here? What the heck? Let's leave. Okay. I sent you the link for the gauntlet mods and stuff on Discord. Mods are toward the bottom. Okay, thank you. You know what my one wish for this stream is? My one wish for this stream is that GGG would announce something about 0.5 in the stream. That's my wish. Freesha event made me want to try gauntlets more. I definitely played a softcore character, but the mods and mechanics made campaign more pretty fun. You should try it. You should definitely try it. I mean, I'm also giving it an old college try. I was trying to find a video about that fight earlier, but hard to find anything about Delve for some reason. It is. Jorgen probably has a video on it. I'm assuming if you've looked up Delve content, you've seen Jorgen. But that boss is... You don't really play around him all that much, so... But no, Jorgen made a video about him dropping Doriana's Machinarium. So there's definitely a video on it. Let me see. I'll show you. I will show you. Look at. Check this shit out. You guys can see this right here. This map drop equals 30 divines. That's the boss. 30 divine map drop. That's the one that I wanted that we didn't get. So I don't know if he talks about how to fight the boss there, but this has to be about it. Wanted to see if I could find something in case I had any outposts from the catch-up mechanic. I don't know what you mean by outpost. The other one, did you guys see this video? I need to show you guys this later. Or now. This video is so good. Blaze is really good at producing videos. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but I'll show you my favorite parts. Jorgen's base makes a video that PoE 2 is on track because it's getting more like the PoE 1. Where is it? Here. Wait. I gotta show you guys this. Hold on. Pause. Oh, let me turn this down just a little bit.
Grinding Gear thought players were critical of the game now. They had no idea what was in store for them in the next big content update, 0.2, the Dawn of the Hunt.
Do you guys remember this? We saw Dawn of the Hunt patch notes. It's nerfs all the way down. No, say it ain't so.
I knew it was gonna be bad, but oh my god.
It's nothing but nerfs, bro.
What the actual?
You guys gotta watch the video. It's so funny. Really, really well done. Okay. Back to the video game. Let's make some money. But he's been working on that video for a long, long time. Okay. This one is not worth anything. Sad. Also not worth anything. Wait. Oh, dude! I don't have enough gold for how much this tattoo is worth. Okay. 8 divine tattoo? Do we sell it for 7? Or do we try and wait for 8? I think maybe we sell it for 7. I'm just gonna sell it for 7. There's too many listed at 8. 300? Three of these gets us 37 chaos. That's fine. Okay, that's kind of annoying actually. I hate that that works like that. We've got some tattoos here. More here. 2 mana regen. Chance to poison is worth literally nothing. It's fine. Lightning resist is worth a little bit. I'll list that one a little bit higher. And then we've got lightning damage. Great. And just like that, we have money. King's March is big bucks this league. It's kind of insane. And you know what it is? It's the new port. So someone made a new spreadsheet because of course they did. Rest assured, there's a spreadsheet for everything at all points in time. But this new port, Moti Aro, gives you intelligence tattoos, and those intelligence tattoos are worth a lot of money. So, time to spend more on the build? That's what I'm thinking. The question is what we need next, and whether we can get it. So, we gotta go back to our trusty dusty build. Oh wait, I gotta open up the browser without ads. Brave. Okay. We continue. We continue the iterative cycle. So this is the next thing I'm thinking, is we need a good ring with max endurance charges. Otherwise, a helmet, we could... Well, what's on this? 4% PDR in our current helmet. We could try to get a little bit more, but I think maybe we focus on the ring or the shield. What's on the shield? Is there anything important on the shield? Attack speed and PDR. Okay, wait, maybe we get PDR on a shield. Yeah, let's look at that. I got my first mirror shard this week, sending a 3 million shipment to the new port. That's so lucky. Do you know? That's so lucky. 1 mirror shard from 3 million is crazy. Wow. Okay, I just realized though, we actually don't have enough gold. So we're gonna continue delving because we have no gold. We have currency but no gold. The classic problem. Oh boy. Just a moment. a moment. I have to send a message. Okay, wait. And I need to finish sending this message. Okay. Back to delving. Let us go forth. Let's see how far we can go. I kind of want to try 500. I feel like we're acing 400, so why not go 500, right? Maybe we could go and grab these chests real quick. Just do a super quick pass. I don't think I've ever seen two nodes this close to each other, by the way. They're touching. They're holding hands, dude. What is this? And then... I don't know how to get here. This thing goes like that. You guys know, I have a short about this, but there's the 1, 3, 4 rule. So each node can only have 1, 3, or 4 paths around it. So this one, for example, is 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 1, 2, 3. This one has 1. But this one only has 1, 2, which means that there's probably a third path like this that's missing. And so you look for the 2. And then that tells you how to get to this one, which this might actually be worth doing. But let's go this way. Oh, thank you for the resub, Fabio, for the more Prime. Hope League is going well. It is going great. I've been working on challenges off stream, just like the ones that are like finish all your astrolabes and do 8,000 maps. I'm like, okay, that's enough. But I'm trying to get as much of it done as I can before League ends. Did you guys get your 40 out of 40? I know there's some people here who have. The pie rule? I did call it the pie rule. I feel like that's an apt name for it. That's my mark on the PoE community, is the pie rule. She does respond to text right away, knew it. Well, when the text comes from your boss, it's different. Not from my boss, but, you know, work things. How do I survive this? I feel like I'm dying slowly and painfully. Okay, we're leaving. Oh boy. Am I lagging or am I chilled? Question of the hour. I think we're good. Got 40 last night. I said I was done, but I'm back. Oh man. It's because you gotta show off all the MTX. You gotta stare at it for a while. At 27, aiming for 28, there's a small chance I'll get to 34 eventually. Hold on. Can I turn off work chat for good? I am turning off work chat tonight. It is too late. It's too late for work. I did enough work today. I'm an Act 6. I have 2 challenges finished. You're well on your way then. Delve makes it hard to do mapping challenges. I get that. That's how I feel about it. You definitely can't get a lot of those maps done when you are deep in the mines. Ooh, prehistoric ore, not bad. But we did die for it. Wait, where are we? We got teleported back up somehow. I was trying to... we are at 490, right? Yeah, here. Weird. Okay. Mapping makes it hard to do delve challenges. True. You're not wrong about that. So, pretty much all of my coworkers since the last, like, couple weeks found out that I am streaming on Twitch. And one of my friends was like, I'm gonna watch your YouTube. And I was like, you can watch my YouTube, but I don't think any of it is gonna make sense to you. I'm like, you're welcome to watch, but like, I can't imagine someone who doesn't play Path of Exile trying to watch a YouTube channel about Path of Exile. Okay, alright, well, that didn't work at all. Maybe this is too difficult for us. It's possible. The monsters do have extra physical damage reduction here. Maybe we should go up a little bit. Like 450 maybe? 450 isn't even bad. We could try that. There's a crystal spire here. Let's go. Let's go. Not the coworkers? I know. Sorry for dipping earlier. Gotta do office day tomorrow. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Dana. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Enjoy your office day tomorrow. How was your Easter evening with friends and family? It was good. What did I do? You know what I did Easter evening? Okay, this is not a very typical Easter thing to do. But I had friends over and we ranked pairings of beer and Fernet. So we had like Fernet and then Bud Light, and then we had Fernet and then Coors, and then we had Fernet and then Moosehead, and we ranked them. And our favorite was Sapporo, which I don't drink a lot of beer. The beer I drink is like typically like local stuff. I don't really drink like the national stuff they have here. So I hadn't really had a lot of those beers, and a lot of them are very watery. I was like, these don't taste like anything. Almost 1 a.m. here, time to sleep. Good night. Fernet and Dos Equis, S tier? Oh, I don't know. I'd have to try. By the time you get to the end, nobody remembers the rankings. Yeah, we were pouring like the tiniest amount. To be fair, a lot of the people I was with are, how do you say, experienced drinkers. You found Moosehead watery? No, not Moosehead. Moosehead was not watery. Moosehead was good. It was the, I think, I need to go this way. It was the Bud Light. And we also did PBR, the Pabst Blue Ribbon. And that was very watery. So, yeah. Maybe your friend will get hooked into the game? No. Although she did ask me a lot of questions about the game. I was like, there's no way you really want to know this amount of information. You ever have a conversation like that with someone where they just keep asking you questions and you're like, there's no way this information is useful to you. But, you know, we're friends, so it's just friends being friends. Sapporo is awesome. It was really good. I liked it. Experienced drinkers. Yeah, some people might use different terms. But it was really fun. It was good. I didn't realize that people hated Heineken so much. I thought Heineken was like a well-liked beer. All my friends hated it. I don't know. Why do I keep getting moved around? This subterranean chart is showing me the last place, not the current place. It's getting a little frustrating. So I'm trying to remember where we're even at. I need to figure out how to get to this crystal spire. I don't see it. I guess we just keep going this way. PBR cores and Bud Light are basically watered down piss. Understandable you didn't enjoy them. Thank you for understanding. I knew you guys would. I like a nice cold beer, but these days I'm more into a nice, like, mixed drink. Yeah, it changes for me. Now that it's the summer, I like beer. Because a cold beer in the summer it hits different, you know? Or just like cold drinks in general. I'm definitely one of those people who really loves carbonated water. I could just drink like plain carbonated water all day. I love the spiciness of it. Like the way the carbonation like tickles your mouth. I'm obsessed with it. It's hard for me to drink regular schmegular water because I like water to be more interesting. Carbonated water. Heineken is like Justin Bieber. It's popular, but everybody hates it. That's fair enough. Fair enough. We've got Left Hand Brewing here in Colorado. A lot of good dark stuff. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how every time you go to like a new state in the United States, they have completely different beer options. It's always so disorienting. I'll think I know what I'm doing, and then I go to a different state and I'm like, oh, just pick one. Just throw a dart at a board and then give me the one that you threw. I don't know. A rosé during summer's peak. Yeah, makes sense to me. Wait. Maybe it's this way? Where is this thing connected to? I guess we could check. Be like over here? Oh! It is, dude! Yo, I've got a huge brain. I can figure this shit out. Easy for breezy, dude. Okay. How did I know? I didn't. But this one has 3 connections. I guess it technically, yeah, 1, 2, 3. This is like a weird connection. I had 1, 2, 3, so I guess that one of these had to have 4. And so we looked and we found it. That was a guess. I'm in Texas and Shiner is the local delicacy. It's pretty good. Shiner? Like moonshiner, but probably tasting better. I've never had moonshine, but I don't think I'd like it. Try different countries, the amount of snacks of beer I had last year. Yeah, listen, I did go to a lot of European countries last year, and it was awesome, and I did have a lot of different drinks there, that's for sure. But that is the fun thing about traveling, is you get to try things you haven't had before. One of my new favorite pastimes, I think, actually is showing friends food they've never had. Like there's, actually, oddly enough, a lot of people I know have never had Indian food. And so I'm always excited to like show people Indian food. Or what else? We had Korean food the other day. I got to show people Korean food. That was awesome. It's really cool. Because especially where I live, there's a lot of people who haven't like branched out in their food choices. Like the food choices here can be very minimal. And I love when I get to show people new things. Could try to get to the smuggler's stash, or we could keep going this way. I guess we'll go to the smuggler stash. It's probably worth it. Gaming. We are gaming. This is gaming time. We need gold specifically. It's a beer company. Oh, a Shiner beer. That's, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm in DC, the experienced drinker capital. Wait, really? DC is? Interesting. The Indian mint sauce is insane. Yeah, they have the mint chutney. And you get the tamarind sauce on the samosas. Oh my god. Yeah, it's so good. If you think you've had enough ways to fry a potato, you haven't. I'm telling you, there are more ways to fry a potato than you realize. And the Indians, yeah, I guess. The Indians fry it in a pastry. It's delicious. Hey there, how's it going? Good, how are you? We're trying to delve, but we do keep dying. Maybe we have to go back to 400. It's not going quite as smoothly as I'd hoped. We do probably want this humid fisher. We could try this one. Delve needs gold nodes? Delve needs gold nodes. Whoa, you're so right about that. Delve does need gold nodes. Mint Raita? Raita? I don't know how to say that. I've never met a potato I didn't like. Dude. Have you... You know what's actually really good if you haven't had it? So, I've never been to Japan. I'd love to go one day, but I do know... Okay, we are dying a lot. This is not good. I do know that they, as a street food, have like a sweet potato, like an Asian sweet potato, just like in foil, and then you just eat it like an apple, like a baked potato. And I had that once, like just baked at home, and it was so good. That's what I need more of in my life. Okay. Sell some of these things for some money. Doriani map price. I know, we went to Vol Boss and we did not drop it. I was sad. How expensive is this? 1.4 divine still? Okay. 450.
Simple enough.
Dude, we have so little money. We don't have enough gold to trade for anything. Okay, we're gonna have to do a little bit of maps, I think. Just to catch up on gold. And then we can get more gear, and then we can go and do more delving. That's what I'm thinking. Like I just throw one of these on? Does it matter? I don't think so. Let's go. Why don't you have a Shaper Shield with percent life gain on block? You'll be infinitely more tanky. We are going to upgrade my shield. We are going to upgrade my shield, but I have 6,000 gold. And you cannot get anything in this game with 6,000 gold. So rest assured, that is currently our task. We just don't have any gold. Unless I try to do the regular trade, I'm not interested in it. SMH. I know, we have so many divines and so little gold. It's insane. Right ah? Or pronounce like you're British. Right ah? Right ah? Right ah? Or the right ah? Mint right ah? I will figure it out eventually. I'll listen to it on dictionary.com and be saved. An Indian minty yogurt eaten with biryani, but goes well with a lot of curries. Oh, neat. Yeah, I definitely don't think I've had that. Is this trade or SSF? Oh, this is trade. Oh, this is totally trade. Rest assured, we're trading. Are you doing the gauntlet? Yes, we are doing El Gauntlet. We're going to do that on Thursday, because I don't stream tomorrow. But we'll do the gauntlet, and we'll see how far we get. We need to at least get through Hillock. But after that, it's a fool's errand, perhaps. We'll see how far we get. We'll do it until it's not fun to do anymore. Which could go all night, I don't know. You guys have seen my threshold for how much I'm willing to die in this game, and it's quite high. It's like the word writer. Writer? Is that what people think British people sound like? I'm just not good at accents. I've never been good at accents. No, I think I just don't practice them enough. Are people who are good at doing accents practice them in front of the mirror or in the car or something? Because I don't do that and I'm not good at it. I think I just haven't practiced. Slash deaths for us? Nope. That's never happening. That's never gonna happen. Nice try. I'm not slating you. Maybe I just misunderstood how my accent sounds to other people. I guarantee you it sounds good in my head, and then once it comes out of my mouth, I'm like, oh, that wasn't nice. Please. Please let me get through a map. Please. It was going so well at the start of the stream. I looked so strong, and now I'm so weak. My Juggernaut has died a lot since transitioning to Transcendence trauma. It's brutal. I don't have Transcendence on for right now, for what it's worth. I do want to get that on, but we need physical damage reduction on our shield, which was the next plan. But it is not easy. I'm Canadian, so the amount of people that say A to me when I travel. I worked with quite a few people from Canada, and it was never the A that from Canada that got me. It's always when you say sorry. That's always when I'm like, oh, they said the thing. They said sorry instead of sorry. Sorry. I love it. It's in an endearing way, but okay, this chaos damage making me sad. Making very and a boot. Yeah. A boot. About yeah. Probably the only accent I can do reliably is a southern accent, and not a very good one, but a passable one. I don't know, something about that accent I think is easier to emulate. What's the difference in the sorries? So, sorry, which sounds like sorry, or sorry, which is like, oh, sorry. Instead of sorry. A little dramatized, but it's just because I hear the word sorry constantly in life that I can hear the Canadian ones so clearly. I'm like, that's not how I'd say it. You could drop your Quicksilver for an Amethyst? Oh, that's not about it. What? No, but then I'm not going fast. What do you mean? Then I'm not going fast. We gotta go fast. 80% more gold. Yes, please. Thanks, Varashta. You're a real pal. Oh, oi, bruv. Oh, yeah. We have to go through this delirium mirror. I don't want to, but I think we have to because I need the challenge. Yes, we got the Mirage Totem. Let's go. Okay, now end that delirium encounter because it's scaring me. Accents are so different across Canada. If you took somebody from the east and west, they would sound like they're from different countries. You really think so? That people from East Canada and West Canada would sound like they're from different countries? I don't know. I mean, I agree with you that they're different, but I don't know if it would be that different. It's like So, I live on the east side of the United States, right? But if you put me next to someone from California, would you really think our accents are that different? No, you wouldn't. You really wouldn't. Although I will say, the time that I heard the California accent the strongest was when I was on a plane to to San Francisco in California, and I was like, oh my god. I've never heard so many Californian accents in one place. It's crazy. Yes, you think you would? It would sound that different? Most of the Canadians I've known have been from Quebec or Ontario. I do know a French Canadian, like a person from Canada who has a French accent, basically. So I guess I could see that, because they do sound very different than I think most people would envision a Canadian sounding like. Quebec people got maple syrup in their veins. There's bare difference in you, man? Wait, what? I compare a Boston accent versus a Louisiana accent versus a Midwestern one. Well, yeah. One of my favorite things to look at actually is the difference between the different southern states, because there's the Georgia accent versus the Mississippi accent. That is always kind of fascinating to me, because they're so distinct, but they're also so similar in a lot of ways. It's very, I don't know. It's very interesting to me. If you say aura farming, it's the same anywhere in the US. That's so funny. You can tell Northern California from Southern California? I think I believe you there. I feel like Southern California does have its own sound to it. I don't know it that well because I don't live there, but I feel like if I lived there, I probably would be able to hear it pretty easily. Boston sounds wicked smart with a sidecar. Yeah, I can't even do it, dude. I'm not anywhere near Bostonian. Oh my god, this beast. Dude, I gotta do Einhar for the mission completion, but I don't know, it hurts. I don't feel so good. SoCal sounds very different from NorthCal. Fair enough. Oh, I walked through the thing. I now have Wisconsin and Tennessee accent. Not a good mix. What is a Wisconsin accent versus a Minnesota accent? I need to look that up at some point. Okay, I cannot fight this mob. It's too scary. It's too strong. Because I can picture a Minnesota, I can hear a Minnesota accent very well. But I'm probably not a Wisconsin accent. Happy Gauntlet Day? It's not Gauntlet Day. Gauntlet Day is tomorrow, isn't it? Hello, Halsey. Welcome in, Chili Breeze. Hello. You've made me self-aware of my sorries. That's okay. Just know that I love them. I think the Canadian sorry is so... I don't know. I love it. Finally a game where I don't shit my pants. You're fucking welcome. California accents are really similar. Yeah, unless you're listening to it, you don't hear it. I don't think it's as bad, but I was closer to Milwaukee area. It could be. Yeah, I can't really hear a Wisconsin accent. Okay, this mob is too much. We're walking away. Hearing Blaze's Canadian accent bleed through makes me laugh every time. What does he say? He doesn't say bathroom. What does he say? Or does he... I don't know. They don't say restroom. It always makes me laugh too. What's the Canadian word for bathroom? Washroom. That's what they always say. They're always saying washroom and stuff, huh? It's so funny to me. In an entirely, benign way. Oh, I don't have my thing open. Hold on. I couldn't sleep after the Phasmo stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what though? That was so fun for me. Just know that your lack of sleep was my excitement. Because why can't I use a portal scroll, dude? My portal scroll button is broken.
Yes.
Is it working now? I don't know. Okay. Let's get all this chaos. We have 23,000 gold. Is this enough to buy a good item? This is the question I have. Now we must go and check out... Wait. What just happened? Why am I a broken camera? What is going on? Oh. You guys. Okay. That was insane. You want to know what happened? This happened. I needed to start up my mouse app because the button, this button is F10. You know what F10 is? That's my portal scroll button, okay? I have my portal scroll button right here. So I started up jugg. I started up this app to get my portal scroll button working, and it hijacked my camera. What was that? It froze my entire PC and then hijacked my camera. I have the same mouse. We'll be careful with jugg. Alright. Back to what I was going to do. Yo, BG Taser, how are you? You're playing Path of Exile, right? I assume people rating me are just playing Path of Exile. jugg is so annoying. Uploading unethical macros. Yeah, the one that macros a button I don't even have on my keyboard because my keyboard is tiny. Yeah. Dude, I don't get a full keyboard. You can at least give me this, huh? At least give me this. Sup? Sup, how are you? jugg is the most obnoxious spaghetti code software ever. 70% keyboards are rad. You don't have functioning keys on your keyboard. Yeah, I have what's called a 65% keyboard. Where's the button? Keyboard. 65% keyboard. Sorry about the flashbang. Oh, you guys can't see this here. So 65% keyboard has arrow keys on it, like this, but it does not have F keys. The way the F keys work, sorry, that's right. The way the F keys work is you have to hit function and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 is F1 with the function key, right? It's different from a 60% keyboard. Have you guys seen a 60% keyboard? Plus, maybe this one will show. Okay, here, this is perfect. 60 does not have arrow keys. There are no arrow keys on it. If you want to use the arrow keys, you have to use a function button. I don't like that. I want arrow keys. 65 has arrow keys. 75 has what looks like an extra row of buttons. This is the standard. TKL is a standard. 180 obviously has a numpad on the side. And then I don't know what this whole thing is. Just finished my 7-tier map. I'm working on some farming. Working on SEs and some maps to get some gold. The build is finally building. Nice, dude. We are also gold farming. Nice. Very, very good. Are you doing the gauntlet? I run a 75%. Everyone's in the 75% gang. Maybe I need a 75%. It kind of does feel like. It kind of does feel like 75 would fix my problem and still be relatively small. Is this considered a 75% then? Like this one? So 75? With the F keys? No. How do you program with no numpad? What do you think I do? What do you think programming is? How do you program without a numpad? What does that question mean? I have like 15 keyboards at least. I used to, but they keep breaking. Surely it's not a me problem, right? Okay, this one is 65. This one is 60. So 60 I think is too small. See? It doesn't have any... it's too small. In my opinion. 10 key less, TKL. Oh, this is the 10 key less. Okay. So what's the difference between the TKL and the 75%? 75, it's just reduced space. It doesn't have as many function buttons. Okay. I think this would solve my problem here. A 75%. I'm using 100 because I'm old. Okay. If you could see my desk, you'd understand why I need a small keyboard. It's because I actually have so much random clutter on my desk that I need space. I need space to fit all the random junk that shouldn't be on my desk, so I have a small keyboard. My desk is like 300%, so 100% keyboard is fine. That's so funny, dude. I think mine's 75, but I got a volume knob. Oh, do you have like the Keychron? That one is really, really good. Okay, we are going to look at the build Deep Ass. We need to get a new shield. This is our plan. I use Red Dragon keyboards and I mod them if I need be. I haven't heard of that brand. I should look it up. The ChatGPT button? What? Am I the weird one? You actually push the normal numbers? You are in fact the weird one. Everyone else just presses the regular numbers, Glob. Like everybody just... I just press the numbers. My fingers are there anyway, it's fine. Have you tried cleaning it? I do try to regularly clean my keyboard. Occasionally, regularly. Okay. This is Steve's build. I'm not looking at that because it's too expansive. What do these other builds have? Max endurance charges, attack speed, PDR. It looks like those are the most important. Life. Yeah, we should get PDR on a shield. It's gonna cost us some money, but we can afford it. Let's try it. Oh, we play PoE where you're all the weird ones. What is recommended for me to do with Holy Fire Totem build for faster farm? I cannot answer that question. Maybe someone in chat knows. What a build name? Deep Ass? Yeah. I made a 65% for programming, just the right amount of minimal. I have this with custom keys. Oh. Okay, wait, the Keychron? I don't know if I want to show this just because it's too bright. I like this. I don't want to flashbang you guys, but the Keychron, this brand, makes really good keyboards. You want a good keyboard? It's a really good brand. You could knock somebody out with that keyboard. It's pure metal. You clock them, it's over. Let's see if we can get this shield, huh? Shield. Physical damage reduction. And does the base matter? What am I looking for here? Red Dragon is the decent budget computer accessories. I have MMO mouse from them for 5 years. I've had some cheap mice that are really, really good and some cheap mice that are really, really bad. It's been a mixed bag for me, which I guess is the name of the game, but still. I mean, the +1 endurance charge would be nice, but... Can we get that? Maybe we could try. Hello! Welcome in, Aries. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Start to the week, huh? Do you guys think that Monday is the start of the week or Sunday is the start of the week. Because I think that Monday is the start of the week, but yes, my calendar does start with Monday, but there's so many calendars that start with Sunday. I feel like this is one thing the world can agree on. Monday is the start of the week. Great. Good talk. Okay, we can get a shield like this. Can we get one that's, armor energy shield? Okay, can you recom synth implicits? Like, could we recom a synth implicit onto a better base? Monday is the start 100%, Sunday is the weekend. That's how I feel. I hope we get PoE 2 news this week. I hope so. It's me and Mario. How are you? Good, how are you? Everything starts with the sun, not with the moon. That's quite philosophical. Some calendars start Sunday, so if you're the kind of person that marks a calendar for events and whatnots, is centralized on the work week. Yeah, my calendar starts Monday. Oh, my calendar still says March. Okay, alright. Show and tell time. This is my cat calendar for March. We're swapping up to April. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Cute! Cherry blossom. Cherry blossom cats. And my birthday is Monday. I know the words are backwards. My birthday is the 13th. April 13th. Okay. Sakura cats, yes, yes. We should get stream date this week for PoE 2. I'm hoping so. Today for you, yesterday for me. Oh, happy birthday, Immortal Vulcan. I didn't know you said my birthday is today. Wow, happy birthday for me. And then happy late birthday from future late me, I guess. Happy early birthday, thanks. Thanks. I don't really know how I'm gonna celebrate. Halsey, I can't gift. You don't have to. Saturday is the last day of the week and Sunday is the start of the week. That's why they're called weekends. No, it would be called a week start. Another Aries? Yes, another Aries. Although I don't know that my personality matches the Aries personality. Okay. Did we decide... Okay. Question for the chat. Can I recom a synth implicit and keep the synth implicit? You cannot. 24-hour stream celebration? That is not on the table. We can look it up, hold on. PoE Wiki. "24-hour drinking stream celebration?" You guys. It's not possible. Okay, wait. Once a base is chosen, the resulting item inherits the stats from the original base item. The influence and implicit modifiers. So yes, right? Yes, you can, right? Wait, why don't we test it? We could test it. You can, but it's 50-50 to get the synth base. So what you guys are saying Oh, wait. But it's not gonna do what I want it to do. Because I want an armor energy shield base with a max endurance charge. But I can't put the max endurance charge on a different base. That's not working. Okay. This is not in our realm of possibility. Got it. Can I get one that's just armor? $13 divine. We could do that. Yeah, we could get one of these. I could get this one. 13 divine. Let's get it. I've never recommed synth items. To be fair, the recom did not do what I wanted it to do, so it didn't matter. Must be so cool to have a birthday on a normal month, so you go to school and everyone congratulates you and there's cake and fun and whatever. Imagine being born in July and never having any of this. What? Are you acting like you can't have friends over in July? I will say, having school going on during your birthday is fun, but it's not like... I wouldn't consider it defining for my social life. Should I keep this as is or try to recraft on it? It does have chaos resistance and reduce damage from crit. Maybe we should just keep it. It looks like this person used it for this build. Something similar. Okay, what did I get rid of? 26 intelligence. Let's figure out how to handle that. I fixed it. Okay, so now we have... How much physical damage reduction? I guess we need to know with Transcendence what it will be. You can use armor essences, but suffix look good on the shield already. That's kind of what I was thinking. Halsey rich? Halsey... Kinda rich, yeah. Kinda rich. Let's, Okay, wait, let me open a map then maybe? Or we'll just go back into this one. I want to see what it looks like if we refund and get Transcendence. Let's see, where are the mobs? Ow, ow, ow. Let me leave, please. Okay, so we have 10 endurance charges, and then we have 90% PDR, and if we spec Transcendence, we have 79% PDR, which is probably not enough. We need 90% PDR with Transcendence for it to feel good, from what I've heard. Dude, this thing is so tanky. What is happening here? Okay. Are you using the Tukohama Pantheon? I think Solaris and Gruthkol. What is Tukohama? PDR isn't even stationary. Yeah, we could do that one. That could also be good. Let's see. Okay, let me go here. Let's look at the build here. So we need a little bit more PDR. I don't think I get. We have 4% on our helmet, which is not bad. So I must be missing. Maybe we just need more endurance charges, which I have. We could get one more endurance charge from a ring, but still doesn't feel like enough. I love the lore video you dropped last week. Thank you. I worked really hard on it. I know that the lore video doesn't have as big of an audience because most people are just looking for like gameplay related stuff, but I do the lore video because I think it's fun, and also I would imagine that, like, not that I'm trying to be Kit Kat Snoodle's successor or anything, but I do think that for her, I think she made the videos because no one else was doing it, and that's kind of how I feel right now, that like, now that she's working so hard on the lore, we should find a way to recognize the work she's doing, and so I would like to recognize like all of the effort that they're putting in on that side. Take up the mantle, celebrate her work, more lore vids. Hey, I'm glad you guys like them. Thank you for all that. Between Halsey and Jorgen, I was very excited to try Dell. Dude, I've never actually talked to Jorgen. I need to talk to him at some point in my life. At some point in my life. What do you think about my tinfoil hat theory that Einhard got corrupted and became the Crowbell in PoE 2? Wait, I kind of love that. I love that theory. I don't think it's true, but I see the vision. I like it. I ended up using to farm Black Barrios before they patched the way for Rust worked. Yeah, farming Black Barrios is pretty good. Lore videos, keep them coming. Oh, Kit and Kat Halsey, hey. Chad Jorgen, yeah, dude. He just loves the game. I respect him. He just loves this game. So, how do I get more PDR? They're gonna make me open this goddamn app again, dude. The POB app. The one that says, your build sucks and you don't know what to do. Let me help you. Except I don't know how to be helped. Is it Lycia? Is that why? Are they saved by Lycia, maybe? Okay, physical damage reduction. Let's go to calcs. Unrelenting. Adrenaline. Okay. Watcher's Eye. I think we have this on our Watcher's Eye. The Shield. The Martyr's Might. The Crown. Soul of Lunaris. We all know PoE is the actual game and PoE is a glorified debugger for your PoE. Sometimes I just want PoE to be the game, you know? I don't have the energy for this. I just want PoE to be the game. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me open another one. So this is their build, and this one will be my build. Let's see what this looks like. Calcs. Okay, we have 74% here instead of 90. Why? We need 2 more endurance charges. Okay, we have the shield. We have the Watcher's Eye with the 8% physical damage reduction. We have the Martyr's Might. And then the helmet. We have 4, they have 5, which doesn't feel that different. Doesn't make up for the 15%. And then Soul of Lunaris. Just gives them 2 though. So we just need more endurance charges? Is that what's happening here? We just don't have enough endurance charges? Story of my life, dude. Where's the endurance charges coming from? I'm blind? Wait, what? Charges, 12. Why? This shit makes me so mad, dude. Oh, it was in a different... Okay. I thought it was gonna be over here. It was over here. Okay. Whatever. I figured it out. Endurance charges. Oh, it's like moving them over as I'm expanding them. I can't, dude. This POV UI driving me insane on the daily. Okay. Unflinching. Stamina. Endurance. Okay. Sublime Vision. That is gonna cost me too many mirrors. I can't get that. Calandra's Touch. I have a Coral Ring. I have a cheap version. Annihilation's Approach. So I need it on boots. Is that the deal? We need boots with +1 max endurance charge. Yes. Would that fix it for me? Get 1 more level on Arctic armor. Wait, really? What does it do at 1 more level? What? Synth boots for Q +1 endurance charge? Yeah, I think that's what we need. Determination Watcher's Eye is only 1 div. We already have Determination Watcher's Eye. We have that. Yo, Zoe, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. That's so kind. Thank you. To all the people who got a gifted sub, enjoy your emotes and no more ads for you. Thank you. I appreciate your generosity. We do have the 8% additional PDR on Determination. Sublime Vision. Sublime Vision. Okay, this Sublime Vision. Let's price it out real quick. Let's take a look. +1 max endurance charge while affected by Determination on Sublime Vision. Well, I do have a Sublime Vision. Maybe that's not the one I'm thinking of. I do have the Sublime Vision. Determination? It's shiny. I don't know why it's not showing up here, though. Oh, it is. It's just green. That's why. Now it works. Someone else, was it you who messaged me that you had issues gifting a sub, or someone else said that as well? So I don't know, it must be on Twitch's end. There's nothing I can do to stop you from gifting subs. Yeah, it was me? Okay, yeah. There's nothing I could do. The Sublime is cheap. We have the Sublime. Confirmed. We just confirmed we have a Sublime. I think the boots are what we need. The green because it's foil? Yes. Okay. Implicit. Boots. Okay, so what boots do they have? Because I have Ralakesh, but I don't know that there's technically a right answer here. Wait, this isn't right. I thought this was their build. Hold on. Okay, they have Annihilation's Approach. That's an affix as well. How much is it on these boots? 40 Divine. What is it on Ralakesh? Ralakesh. Maybe I should get Annihilation's Approach. Okay, someone deleted their build, that's fine. Maximum endurance charges count. 97 divine. Okay. Do I need those 40 divine boots to use Transcendence? Is that what I'm hearing? The other option is that we replace this ring. Oh god. We replace this ring with something with +1 max endurance charge. How much is a ring with? Max endurance charge implicit on a ring. How expensive is this? 2 divine? For a terrible one? I don't know if I care about the mods on it though. We really just need attributes. Which attributes do I need? Dex. And int. Halsey no longer rich? I know, dude. It's a tragedy. Dexterity and intelligence. Something like this. Maybe? Maybe this is fine. Or could we get something nicer for more divines? Nah, dude, these are expensive. 20 divine for this thing. I only have 17 divine. Why are you using Ralakesh exactly? Count as having maximum number of endurance charges? I don't know. It was on someone else's build when I was looking into the builds, that's what I got it. What if you had +2 max charge boots, one from Corrupt and one from Warlord? I mean, isn't that going to be... I guess maybe it doesn't matter. Boots. We need movement speed. Could we also get the max endurance? Explicit? Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money. 600 divine. Yeah, I guess we could get something like this, right? This will give us attributes and movement speed. Can I get 30% movement speed? Yeah, maybe this is better. $15 divine for these. These are kind of nice. Not bad. What do we think? I don't like the color of that ring. It clashes with my complexion. Let me browse your shop, Halsey. Link your stuff. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? You can buy Death Door boots. They are Get version? Death's Door. Maybe we should just get one of these. I like these. Let's get one of these. I like this one. That is crazy expensive. Yeah, for the max endurance charge, right? You can make better boots for cheaper, dude. Why is chat always doing this to me? Chat is always like, let me tell you how to spend your money, huh? Let me tell you how to spend it. Okay, okay. If we wanted to craft these boots, my understanding is that we basically just need boots with Warlord. The boots are an easy craft, only one Awakener orb. God damn it, I don't play solo self-found, dude. I don't. Awakener orb are expensive. What? It's 3 divine. Okay. Fine. You've convinced me. Let's get boots that are armor and ES with Warlord influence. Right? We just get Warlord influence, or do we have to get Hunter influence? We can just get Warlord, right? What's an Awakener orb for us PoE2 dummies? Okay, so you see how you see how there's 2 icons at the top here? There's this icon and there's this icon. Normally, it's just 2 of the same. They both have the same, but an Awakener's orb lets you take one of the other modifiers and slam it onto this other one, so it becomes double influenced. High quality? No, I'm not well, okay, yeah, we probably don't want this base, right? Now that I'm looking at it. What's the best base here? Not Legion, probably. PoE Wiki? We do not have the gold for this, by the way. Oops. Okay, armor, energy shield, paladin boots. We bought Legion boots, we need paladin boots. Or we could just get, what's armor? Leviathan. Let's see. I don't know if you have attributes for paladin boots. What about Papaladin? Okay, paladin boots, let's see. We have enough attributes for this, are you kidding me? Yeah, easy. Easy attributes. You can change influence with harvest? I've never done that. So, the way I think this works, right, is don't we just reforge it until we get endurance charge? Can I go to Craft of Exile? Oh god. Dude, who talked about AWS in my stream? Look what you've done to me. And we need... Okay. This is gonna be crafted. Chaos Orb is fine. We need maximum endurance charges. This doesn't have a tag on it, so we just have to roll until we hit it. Oh, that sucks. That does suck. Did Amazon just sneak into your ads? Endurance charge has no tags. Okay. We could just roll life on it. Or speed. We could. Speed is kind of expensive. I don't know. This one is... Damn, nice prefixes actually. 153 life on boots is nice. Alt spam here? Yeah, we could do that. But alt spam is gonna take so long. No, we're not alt spamming, dude. We'll be here for 5 hours alt spamming this shit. There's no way that's the best way to do this. Harvest juice is too expensive, otherwise I'd just go harvest juice, but I don't know if we could do this the whole time. Damn, look at all those reses. This is almost so good. I'm still very lost. PoE 2 crafting is so much simpler. It's... yes. The answer is yes. It is much simpler. But the funny thing is to me, PoE 2 crafting is confusing because I don't know it very well. We probably would want a speed modifier though, right? Yo, thank you! Sazuma, thank you for the prime! Enjoy your emotes and your lack of ads. You need to fossils? It does... It seems kind of hard to craft. We... Where's Craft of Exile? Look at what we've done. Look at where we are now. Paladin boots with endurance charges. We need this. Add this influence. And we need movement speed, basically. That's like all we need, right? At the bare minimum. We don't want max mana. Maximum life. Am I blind? Where's maximum life? Here it is. Maximum life. And then... method... Like, how many chaos orbs would this take? What? 5 chaos orbs? No. Average tries 22? Really? What the fuck is going on? We're just trying to get these mods on this item, and there's like 15 million ways to do it. It doesn't have a tag, so you need to alt spam. It doesn't matter what any of the other mods are, you only look at the influence mods. I don't think I'm gonna Awakener Orb. Do I have to? Awakener Orb is expensive and difficult. I don't think I want to. It's hard. I would just spam Essence of Zeal on boots. That might be the better option here, because how many would that take? Essences? No. Essences. Zeal. Wait, did it? Is it working? Oh, it like reset my info here? I think I messed something up. And then if we go T3 max life, 12 essences. No. 37 essences. Not bad, actually. I mean, we could try it. You can make a pair of boots with +1 endurance and endurance charge on kill. I don't need endurance charge on kill. What up, Halsey? Hope you're having a good stream. Welcome in, Blaze. How are you doing? How was your move? We are trying to craft boots right now. I'm trying to get +1 endurance charge on these boots. And I'm being coached by chat in every way that you would expect. Okay. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. But I have no good click accuracy. Okay, let's see if we can hit something on these. We'll use the dedicated slot. We're looking for +1 endurance charge. Can I search endurance? Let's see if we hit it. Will it? I guess it won't show anything, will it? Supposedly we should get this in less than 40 essences. Supposedly. I think you need to choose P1, P2, P3 mods in Craft of Exile. Click, so there aren't 2 P2 mods. Wait, what? P2 mods? What does that mean? What are the— I've never used these buttons before. What do they mean? P2? Awakener Orb gets you 2 guaranteed mods, so you choose either suffix or prefix, then slam them together if you get the mods you want. After that, suffixes and prefix can't be changed. Reforge Harvest with whatever mod you want. Help! Send help! The crafting gods have asked me to— they've given me a task and I am not up for the challenge. Please. Okay. You choose either suffix or prefix, then slam together if you get the mods you want. After that, suffixes or prefixes can't be changed. Reforce Harvest with whatever you want on the other mod. Okay, so you choose +1 max endurance charge as a prefix, so we would choose the prefixes we want. Oh, oof. Oof, that's complicated. Move has been good. 75% unpacked. That's fast. 75%? After like 2 days? Sheesh! Loving the new space. Yeah, you get to— I mean, moving sucks, but also you get a chance to clean out everything and all that. I've been behaving here, and Zoe has been keeping us all company in a great way. What are we saying? This is set up as a move speed plus life or endurance charges. Yeah, I guess. What does it mean if I do P3? So the setup is saying you're good with either life or endurance charges, not both. Wait, really? How do I do not that then? Okay, wait, now it says it's gonna take 6,000. 6,000 essences is a lot of essences. That's 19,000 chaos orbs. What have I done? That's the value that you were actually looking for? 19,000 chaos orbs? Oh my god. Did you spin around 2 times clockwise before sitting down? I need to go counterclockwise. Whatever happens, I need to undo. The first time is hard, but after you know how it works, you can craft amazing items. Hitting endurance charge mod alone is 180 tries. 300 essences. Can we beat 300 essences though? I kind of doubt we need 300 essences, right? We just have to get lucky. And I've gotten lucky before. There's no reason we can't get lucky again, right? How much copium do I need to craft these boots? And why did you guys talk me out of just buying the boots that were already crafted? That's why it's alteration jail? $6,500 tries? Max endurance charge is a 0.1 to hit. That's not bad. I don't think it's bad. I think we could do it. I don't know. Why did I only buy 3 essences, dude, this game? Unbelievable. Okay. The question is not how many essences do we need, but how much money do I have? I have quite a bit of money, but I don't know if I have enough. We only have 20 divine. Well, we could keep going though. Probably need 600, maybe. Or maybe we just need 100, right? We just have to not fill out the prefixes or the suffixes. We have to have an open slot for prefixes can't be changed. If we do hit it, right? Who talked me into crafting this shit, huh? Who did that? I just want to have a word. I just want to have a word. I just wanted to play the game, bruh. Should we get the Death's Door? The cheap ones? We're gonna get the cheap ones. I can't be dealing with this shit. That's me, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I can't buy these. I only have 170 gold. This game gets harder and harder the more I play it. Play the game, I'll make the boots as penance? No. It's fine. No, I do need to learn how to do these crafts. But I'll be honest, the double influence stuff always trips me up. It's just difficult. It's just complicated. Alright, let's go up a little bit. We can go to 400 and farm there. That's okay. Let's get some delving in. It'll make us feel better, huh? How do I get to this molten cavity? This one, maybe? I wonder if it is possible. Pee-wee is not going your way today? Okay, crafting +1 max endurance charge boots was never gonna go my way, if we're being totally honest with ourselves here. The cheap boots? What will the kids in school say? You guys are the kids in school. What will you say? Will you bully me for my boot choices? I like that in Pee-wee 1 there's usually 10 different ways to craft the same item. I know, we're having an argument over whether we should be alt spamming or harvest reforging or essencing. Like, they're all gonna be the same amount of pain. It's just gonna be a lot of spamming, which is fine. It's just that I feel bad. Like, I don't like to... It's not that I don't like crafting on stream, but I like doing the recombinator crafts and stuff. I don't really like when I'm trying to like talk to you all and like hang out with people in chat and craft an item at the same time. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm alt spamming, I have to sit there. This is me alt spamming. Like, just like waiting for the item to hit. I just have to like reach a flow state, and I don't think that's that reasonable to do on stream. If you just want 2 mods, Awakener Orb guarantees the 2 mods, so it's a guaranteed craft. Wait, really? But Awakener doesn't... Okay, we'll have to read Awakener Orb again, hold on. But I'm a little scared of this guy. Yeah. Genex is a terrifying mob. For what it's worth. I don't feel any shame dying to Genex. Okay. Destroys an item, applying its influence to another of the same item class. So I would destroy boots and apply influence to another pair of boots. The second item is reforged as a rare item with both influence types and new modifiers. It wouldn't guarantee +1. That's why I was saying the base also doesn't matter for one of the items. Yeah, but... it wouldn't guarantee max endurance charges, right? You just buy the cheapest endurance charge boots you can. But it says that it gets new modifiers. It keeps both influence mods and rerolls the rest. Okay. Okay. The orb is lying. It does guarantee. We could do that. Wait, we could do that. It would if you rolled +1 on the endurance boots first, though. Okay. So they can't be corrupted though, right? Corrupted is a no-go, I'm assuming. I can't read. Where's corrupted? Here. No. Okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. So we spend 1 divine for max endurance charges. And then I can just use Awakener Orb to move this onto a new base. You need to change the Paladin influence or buy new Paladin boots. I'll buy different Paladin boots. The only influence is the one that you want. So these would be fine, because it's Warlords is here, right? I think this is fine. Okay. Okay, I don't have any gold. We need to do a map. This is the stream that no progress is ever made because we're just going in circles. Alright, let's Alkin go. Let's Alkin go here. Then you slam with another base that has the mod that you want. Okay. So we have 1 base with the mods that I want. 1 base with the max endurance charge, 1 base without. I think it makes sense. I'm learning about Awakener Orbs for the first time. Seems OP for 3 div. It's... So the thing is though, once we get the max endurance charges, we're still gonna have to get... Oh, hold on. This is killing me. We're still gonna have to get the movement speed and stuff. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I guess we just prefixes can't be changed, reforged speed. Right? Cause okay, prefixes can't be changed add a prefix? I don't know, we're gonna have to look at it. Let's get gold first and then we can think about it. I don't know what other influence mod you want. Yeah, I don't know either. We can take a look after this. One of the boots also has to be the base type you want, then you slam together and the 2 mods will be on the base you want. Okay. We could do that. That could work. I hate this map, by the way. This map is so shitty. I never know where to go. Somehow I went to the boss immediately, but that normally does not happen. Normally I get myself lost first. Nice. Now we have to go find our Mirage and then get 1,000,000 gold. Boss is always left. Left doors only. Oh, okay, thank you. I will do my best to remember that. And if we could get Einhar here, that would be nice, because I need him for the challenge. I need to do the Master Missives. This one is captured. We will be best friends, beast. I still think Einhar might be 0.5. Is that crazy? Does anyone agree with me that Einhar could be 0.5 in PoE 2? I don't think anyone agrees with me, but that's fine. Gazzy still thinks it's gonna be Delve, which was wild to me. Einhar, my beloved. I hate Einhar in PoE 1, but I think they could improve him a lot. I think it could be good. That's a bit crazy. Okay. Okay, fine. But I still think it could happen. I think it could happen. Let's see, how much gold do we have? 7,000. Okay, we might be having enough to craft. We might be having just enough to craft. We shall see. We have to find the rest of Einhar's beasts, though. They're not in the arena, right? No. Let me into the passageway, dude. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, it's just another angle in here? Okay. Never mind then. There must be some door I missed. Okay, here? Maybe this is where the rest of the beasts are? And some gold Varashta might have for us? That's a lot of mobs. The lag is me, not you, don't worry. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Soul Eater? We'll just do Soul Eater. It'll make us go fast. We do have to do our Mirage encounters real quick. I died immediately. Okay, never mind. Whoops. I did not want to go back. Let's see. 9,000. So now we get to buy donor boots. Can I buy these, maybe? 200 chaos? Why don't you buy +1 endurance for Elikesh? It's a bit more damage and a huge survival boost. Well, they cost 100 divine. So that's the hang up. That's the hang up. I know what you were gonna say. Get the +1 Elikesh. Get the... okay. I appreciate the offer on these paladin boots, but we gotta make our own. We gotta commit to the bit. Why don't you have 100 divine? Good question. Good question. I wish I had an answer for you, but I don't. Okay, so now we have to buy paladin boots with a different influence. So now Einhar farm until 100 divine. That's so base, dude. Crazy work. So, okay. Paladin boots. And we need to find a modifier that we want. Doesn't matter if it's a prefix or a suffix. We can do a prefix, right? Probably doesn't matter. Haunted. What the hell? Haunted influence? Okay. Redeemer gains endurance charge on kill, which I know we were talking about. Physical damage that's extra cold might actually be more useful. Or physical damage that's extra lightning, I think. Unaffected by shocked ground. No, I think we take physical as extra lightning. Buy the most expensive div card you can and gamble into 200 div, and then you can buy 100 div boots and have 100 div left over. That's true. I stream from a cardboard box under a bridge? What, Billionaire Blaze? Streaming from a cardboard box? No, I joke. I know. Blaze is not a billionaire, but he's rich in our hearts. Prefix if suffix it gets removed in the reorg. Okay. I never thought that my boots could get reorged, but that's the problem. I get it. These are a prefix, yeah? Okay. So we need paladin boots with gain as extra lightning. Okay. These are 10 chaos. No, this is perfect, dude. Okay. So we have 1 Crusader mod, 10 chaos. I think we might just have enough gold for it. Nope. We don't have enough gold for it. We need more gold. Hold on. I meant good streamers? What are you talking about? Blaze is like probably one of the better streamers that I've seen. Like, I actually, no cap, Blaze is very good at streaming. That's why, have you guys seen my stinger animation? It was inspired by Blaze's impressive stinger animation. Look at this. Meow. 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 Rage bait successful. True. Fair enough. Alright, we just need 1,000 gold, I think, and then we're good to go. I will say, I think my best rage bait moment to date is still when I recolored corrupted boots with, instead of the benchcraft, I used tainted chromatics, and I just threw away a bunch of chaos, and a lot of people were upset with me. And did I do it on purpose? No, but I thought it was funny after. I forgot that the benchcraft existed for changing colors of sockets on corrupted gear, and I was just using tainted chromatics instead. Not an efficient use of chaos, if I do say so myself. Do you have any problems with ground effects? Not really. I know there were some mods for like unaffected by shocked ground and burning ground and stuff like that. I think it should be fine. I don't see anyone else running those mods, so I don't think it's as important for us to run them. Oh yes. Look at us go. We're eating so many souls. All your souls are belong to me. Oh. Okay. Soul Eater was too powerful. I don't know what's in this mirage that's like just destroying my character, but it's not going well. Oh, wait, is it somehow scaling my trauma or something? No, I don't know why. My character was dying so much. We spawned a Beyond boss though. Wish me luck. Okay. I think it's just too traumatic. It's the problem. I think it is too traumatic. Let's try this again. Elusive on crit is always a good idea if you're a crit build. I think this is going to be useful. Attack speed, so more damage you take. Oh, is that could be what it is. Okay, so this is where I need a step-by-step instruction. We have to click on one of these first and then click on a different one second. Wait, like, can I even buy the thing? We can buy it, okay.
Someone will bite. I'm certain.
Step 1, click the one you want to delete. Okay. Step 2, click on the base you want. Okay, so we click on the max endurance charge, and then we click on the paladin boots. Bad base, good base. Okay. Let me put these in the... Okay, we'll put it in the thing. Ready? Bad base, good base. Bad base, good base. Hey, okay, it worked. And now I have to do prefixes can't be changed. I don't think I have this craft actually. You guys, I'm not... Your prefixes are full, so you have to YOLO a null? I don't like that. Okay. Hold on, we gotta do another map first. Quick map, and then we can. You don't need to YOLO a null, depends on if you want movement speed on boots. Is that a rhetorical question? Depends on if you want movement speed on boots? What? I don't think anyone has ever asked that question before. You're a delver. Okay. So, I don't care about movement speed? What do you take me for, huh? I don't know what delvers want. I feel like I'm watching a stream in a foreign language. Dude, once we've pulled out the Awakener orb, we've gone really deep into crafting, okay? The Awakener orb is not fun. It is very cool, and I think that it's fun for the people who know how to use it. But for the rest of us, it's like throwing your brain into a meat grinder, okay? This is why fortunately I have the benefit of having very smart people in chat who are holding my hand here, but yeah, there's a reason why I didn't try this on my own. I actually have done this before, I think, a long time ago when someone told me, buy this item, buy that item, click this one, and then click that one, and now you've made a 15 divine item, and I was like, okay, cool. The benefit of having PoE friends, but also I had no clue what was happening. I just clicked where they told me to click, you know what I mean? I'm not smart, that's what you think. If at the end of the craft you have an open suffix, you need to craft aspect of the crab from bestiary for good luck. We can try it. We'll see what we have at the end of this. Ooh, double abyss. We gotta do them for our challenges. Ow! Oh my god. Drop a portal? Emergency portal required. I don't know what's happening, but I'm clicking the buttons and I survived. Incredible. This is the difference between PoE 1 and PoE 2. PoE 1, you sit in the middle of mobs, press your attack button, and hope you survive. PoE 2, you run away and hope you survive. Definitely feels like a purely PoE 1 experience. When you're just hoping your attack speed, leech, endurance charge kicks in hard enough. Oh, yeah. Okay, we did Einhar though. That's good. I need that for challenges. Let's see what Varashta has for us. Rarity of items. Echoing and Divine Shrine. Let's do that. It'll be quicker. Quick Mirage with the Divine Shrine. I feel so good. Okay, rarity of items? Sure. Do I care about less PDR? Not even a little bit. Someone was saying to me that the downside of this build is that you do actually have to you do have to care about the mods on Eater altars, because a lot of them ruin your build, which does suck. But if you're delving, then what do you care? Should be fine. Drop an additional Chaos Orb? Yes, please. I do have Beyond on my Atlas, so we're probably just spawning a ton of monsters. I should probably go through this mirror real quick and then run out. Okay. Let's see. Did I do it? I don't know. Complete all abysses to complete maps within the abyss region. Okay, I think I did that. I think we technically counted as complete. Let's see. Summit and coves. Okay, we did them. Good. Okay. So now we have to YOLO annul these boots. We need to hit max mana. Worst case scenario, well, I guess we put 4 divines to these no matter what. We have to hit max mana. You guys ready? I have no annuls. Let's go. Alright, annul max mana. Annul max mana. Ooh, we hit it! We hit it, we hit it, we hit it! Oh, the streamer client did work today! Okay! Okay, a gamble that worked, imagine? So now, we need to do the coward's trial. Oh, they're the same. Okay. Streamer client unlocked, dude. Okay, let's do this map. You can multi-mod or Veiled Chaos for the prefix, but that's not guaranteed to work. How much is a Veiled Chaos? Veiled Chaos is not expensive, right? The Veiled Exalt is? I don't think we need a Veiled mod, though. Forced gold break with the coward's trial here. So what I should do then is, so now I have the open prefix. Should I do prefixes cannot be changed and then can I essence roll? Can I do prefixes cannot be changed zeal, or do I have to do like reforged speed? You can't essence on meta mods. Okay. So I'd have to do prefixes cannot be changed to reforged speed to try and get the speed mod. Lock prefix reforged speed will always hit movement speed. Okay. But not potentially good tier. Just not sure which one. Yeah, okay. Veiled is like reforged, but not guaranteed. It's a gamble, but can pay off. It depends on if any of the veiled mods are good. We can check the veiled mods, but I don't know if they'll be good. Either way, we have some +1 max endurance charge boots that are basically ready. So, should be fine. This map takes so long, dude. Just endless stream of mobs. Doesn't help that my build kills like a mob in a 1 meter zone. It's basically nothing. Just one skeleton in the corner, keeping me from finishing the level. Classic. Exclamation point POV. You can do exclamation point build if you want to see POV Ninja, but I don't have the POV set up. Yeah, you got sick boots and you crafted them yourself. I crafted them with myself with the knowledge of 100 people. Myself plus 100 other people crafted these boots. Incredible. Oh, that's a lot of chaos damage, but we lived. Oh, the expensive thing we actually need is the Foulborn Red Dream, which is a lot. It's got 2 Foulborn mods on it. It's super expensive. 150 divine, I think. Oh, crafting recipe. Let me out, dude. Dude. 2 characters in. We're finally getting another Atlas passive point. Let's go. But you committed to it, which is the hardest bit. I don't think the committing is the hardest bit. I think the hardest bit of this all has been having to stop every 2 seconds because I don't have any gold. Today I used Flesh Obsessed on Foulborn Red Nightmare to get Foulborn Red Dream and it had the mods I needed. Yo, that's awesome. Very nice. End our misery, finish the map. Let's go. Okay. Alright, we're done here. We did it. Now we can do the thing that we wanted to do with the boots. Ah, I don't like that it puts all my scarabs in my inventory. I wish it would put in my map stash. I got a snack. I got a snack. I would show you, but I'll pour olive oil all over my keyboard. It's just bread and olive oil. Oh my god. Have you guys ever had artisan olive oil? If you've never had artisan olive oil, there is a world yet to be discovered. Not only is it the best gift, if you don't know what to get someone, you can give them artisan olive oil or artisan balsamic because you never buy it for yourself, but you buy it for other people. But it tastes like absolutely delicious. Like if you don't think you like olive oil, you don't think you like balsamic, you just haven't had the good quality stuff yet. Okay. Prefixes cannot be changed. Now, we need to check something. We need to check Craft of Exile for the Veiled mods. And I'm gonna try not to spill olive oil on myself. Thank you to whoever did that. You didn't have to do that, but that was kind. No problem. Dude, my friends are gonna make fun of me and they'll be like, you got free money. Unbelievable. I can't believe you got free money. Okay. So we're checking to see if there's any veiled mods that we want here. Soul grain prevention, I don't think we care about. Effect of non-damaging ailments, I don't think we deal non-damaging ailments. Unless like, I don't think so. Totem placement speed we don't like. These attributes wouldn't be the worst. Dex, we could use
Still
more
sane,
of.
exile.
Cold and chaos res, fire and chaos res is good. I still think reforged speed is better though. I don't think any of these are so good that it's worth the gamble.
Must be a goal.
They seem fine. They're right, don't veiled chaos, it's not worth it. You could hit a veiled suffix or even brick it. Yeah, I don't think these veiled mods are good enough that it's worth the gamble. You don't want the prefix? Max life and regenerate life. Evasion rating while focused. Oh, movement speed. Gain onslaught. Oh, that does look good. Okay, wait, the movement speed ones do look good. They're crossed out, but they do look really good. Some of these are useless though. 1, 2, like half of them are useless. The mailed one has to be movement or it's bad. Yeah, I think so. I think we're just gonna reforge speed. I feel like that's the safer option here. Okay, so here's what the plan is, right? We have these boots, they say prefixes cannot be changed, right? So what we're gonna do is we're going to reforge a rare item, including a speed modifier. And then ideally, we get movement speed on these. You are like 90% to see one of the movement speed. They have such a high weighting. Alright, we're guaranteeing movement speed here. Let's do this one. Okay, ready? We're gonna hit this gamble. 3, 2, 1. 20% movement speed. But you know what? We didn't fill our suffixes. Well, so we can't really do prefixes cannot be changed. Again, can we? Because we could reforge again. We could prefixes cannot be changed and then reforge something better than fire and lightning resistance. Because we got 20, which is fine. It's not the best, but we have 25 right now. We'll have 5% less movement speed than we have right now, and we have Quicksilver on a Mage Blood. I'm sure it's fine. You can Veiled Orb a suffix now? Do we want to do that? Yeah, I mean, that's not so bad. We either get resistances or attributes is the good thing here. Or reforge chaos if you want the chaos res. Is there anything that we wouldn't want to roll? Okay, chaos can only roll chaos resistance, so why don't we do that? Why don't we reforge chaos? Okay, let's do prefixes cannot be changed, and then we reforge chaos, and hope we roll high on chaos resistance. So we'll keep movement speed, physical damage extra, and endurance charges, and hopefully we will get chaos resistance and hopefully something else somewhat useful. 19% chaos res and T1 fire res. So overall, could have been better, but definitely could have been worse. We got really lucky with the annul. I feel good about this. There we go. And now we get to wear them. Pretty good boots. Okay, but now we have to do the important job. And that is awaken PoE. And they didn't cost you 600 div. They did cost us, I guess we spent 8 div on these, roughly. It was 1 div for the boots, chaos for the other boots, 3 div for the Awakener orb, and then we reforged with prefixes cannot be changed twice. So it was like 8 or 9 div. Does it still have an open mod? It still is an open suffix. So we could try again with prefixes cannot be changed. Roll chaos res, but I don't know if it's worth it. It's not super important right now. Let's see what we got in here. 15 divine. 4 similar ones, which were the ones that I was going to buy but didn't. Solid. It's worth some money. You could do hybrid Ellie craft. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, we should craft something on it. I don't know. Do I have... let's see. What are my reses like? They're all overcapped. So we could craft chaos resistance on here? Is that the best thing to do? I guess so. Okay. So this takes us from 16% chaos resistance to 31. Not bad. These had 19%, so we got a little bit extra on here. What were these worth? 2 divine, which let's list those. Shout out to my free money, thank you. Okay, let's go back to Delve and see how we do. And then we could see if we can spec back onto Transcendence or not. You have endurance charge generation somehow? That's such a silly question to ask someone who's stacking endurance charges, but yes. You can benchcraft Onslaught on kill? I don't think I have that craft. You have Onslaught during soul gain prevention. I don't have the craft. You only need Ralikesh with the Arn's Anguish or Tectonic Slam? I think so. I think I bought the Ralikesh like the first time I set up this build, so I didn't really know how it worked. I've had 2 glasses of wine. 2 wine glob. Okay, that wasn't a good that didn't count. That death didn't count. I didn't have any endurance charges, okay? Those bats are mean. That doesn't count. You guys, I actually have to delete this character. I think this build sucks. I think the build sucks. How are we? It's so bad. That zone is so messed up. Ass, it sucks. Ugh. Ralikesh is there to prevent endurance charge loss, perhaps. But we do have like duration. We have endurance charge duration, so I think it would be harder to have that be an issue. Okay. I went back to my other character for like 5 minutes, by the way, and the movement speed is unbearable. Like, that character does not have the Quicksilver Mage Blood, and it's so hard to go from a Quicksilver character to one without it. I just keep thinking that I'm forgetting something. I'm like, what is not on my character? That I something is not working, you know? It's brutal. There are charge stealing mobs, very naughty. Oh, true. That is true. Okay, don't care about the maps. Don't need them. Not where we're going. Oh boy. Big poop. Big chest poop. With nothing but chromatics and chance orbs. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we could check Transcendence real quick. Oh god. Defense. So now we have 79s. We still need a little bit more physical damage reduction. Dude, the amount of physical damage reduction you need for this goddamn keystone. I'll be right back. My cat is wanting to leave. Hold on. I like your sweater, your cool color bars. It's from another streamer. It's merch. Insane. Dude, I ordered this sweater. This thing, hold on, let me show you. This thing is a medium, and it's like, it's because the guy who makes the merch, Insim, this guy is Dutch? I think he's Dutch. And so he's tall. And so this thing is like... it's huge! This is a medium, it's huge! It's like a dress. I've never owned such a large piece of clothing before. But it is very comfortable. He's a very popular horror streamer who plays a lot of Phasmophobia. And he is very fun to watch, but this sweater it's so comfortable. The most comfortable sweater I own, and also the most fabric I've ever had in one piece of clothing at one point in time. Okay. Oh, we should grab these physical items, actually. It's not a sweater, it's a blanket with sleeves. We were talking about this before, the hoodie. It's called an hoodie. It's a hoodie that's a blanket also. How tall are you? I am 5'2". What did we say that was last time? 60 centimeters or something like that? I'm not tall. I buy petite clothing, if that helps. 60 centimeter? Is that correct? Wait. 5'2" in centimeters. 160 centimeters. I was like, I'm this tall. 160 centimeters. That's so funny. Or 157. 157, rather. I'm getting pushed around. They're gonna push me around. Ay, 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 dude. I'll never forget there was the person who misheard me when I said it was 157 centimeters. And they thought I said like 175 or something like that. And they go, damn, you're huge. And I was like, what? In what land is this height huge? My confusion was immeasurable. Dude, I don't know what to do here. We're just like we're so squishy somehow. How am I so squishy? I thought this build was coming together. Maybe it needs some more work. We gotta unspec this thing, actually. There we go. Transcendence. I forgot that I spec'd it. This should help. Common PoE squishy experience. I know, dude. Common 6 portal defense, except it doesn't work in build. Oh god, I'm scared. There's so many enemies. It worked? Okay! That's what it was. I accidentally had Transcendence spec and it broke me. That's good now. Should be a lot more than 67. I just got back. Is Halsey 7 feet tall? Yeah. Yep. That's true. You know, I used to work with a lot of people who, they're not Dutch, but they have like Dutch ancestry. And I would go to the office and I'd just be looking up the whole time. I'm like, wow, everyone here is so tall. It was like me and then one other Asian lady who are like, just like this height, and everybody else were just like, wow, look at you all the way up there. She's 60 centimeters tall. That's true. We did confirm that. I pulled out the measuring tape and everything. You know, I have a measuring tape that measures in only centimeters. Most useless measuring tape of all time, let me tell you. But I think it's from Europe. I think that's why. I somehow have a European measuring tape. But it's in the same drawer as all the other measuring tapes. So what happens is I pull it out and I go to use it and I'm like, god damn it, it's this one again. And then I put it back and then I grab the other one. There's a mod on Flask, damage taken leeches life. Does it work with self-damage from trauma? Oh, interesting. Maybe. Not that I feel like rolling flasks after that not horrifying, but intense crafting experience. But it might work. Oh, give me the gold. We're so gold starved. Ugh, I'm scared. Oh god. Most builds have a tincture. Mine is nowhere near ready for a tincture. Oh, there's a minion node here. I wonder if it's worth it. Try and go over there. Probably not. Oh, Tamba. You think that USA is running well? What? Oh, it's amusing to me how the USA runs while measuring stuff in feet and inches. Yeah, actually there's a direct correlation between measuring stuff in inches and where we are as a political society, if you really think about it. To be fair, I don't know, dude. I would switch to centimeters and meters. It seems easier. I don't know why I have to think in 12s and 36s all the time. But it's even worse than that because I have to keep a centimeter conversion in my head for some things. Like, I do a lot of knitting, and when you do knitting, you have to make sure that the yarn you're using is the right thickness, because if it's not the right thickness, your clothes will be too big or too small when you make them. And so you do something where you like knit a small square and you measure it. But everyone who knits is like, there's a bunch of people who knit who are not in the United States. So they're measuring in centimeters and not in inches. So I have to think about how big this is in centimeters, how many stitches per centimeter that I'm knitting. Like, it's just like, why so complicated? It's so extra. Freedom units. Dude. The only good thing about inches is that we get to joke about freedom units on the regular. I'm 2 yards tall. Does anyone ever think in yards? Has anyone ever said like okay, wait. Except for football. American football works in yards. Everything else in America has never used the word yard in their life. Golfers? Okay. Get sports out of- you know what? No one likes sports. Get them out of here. We don't need them. What if you have fat fingers? How do you measure it? I use the needle. I use the knitting needle to measure. Otherwise, I can't count. It's too difficult. It's not even a ball and they don't use the foot. I know. Dude, don't even get me started. Why did they get to call it football? It doesn't make sense to me. I'm kind of with the Europeans on this one. Like, football should be named after the ball that you hit with your foot. I don't know why American football just got to co-opt that term for fun. It can't even be called handball. What the hell isn't handball a completely different sport? Because the other option is handball, but what is happening to me? I'm dying. I'm just falling over like a piece of paper. We're gonna try one more time. I don't know. Maybe we're just too far down. Hand egg. Football refers to being on foot as opposed to being on a horse. You know? Okay. This build! Why is this build so fucking awful? If you don't have 500 divines, do not do this build. It sucks so bad. What the actual shit? Okay. I watched a video yesterday, and it was someone, I don't know if they were bragging, but they were like clapping back because they do hobby horse. Do you guys know what hobby horse is? I would love to watch horseball. Dude, that's so funny. They call it horseplay. Yes, yes. Yeah, so hobby horse, if you don't know, is a competition for people who walk with horse heads. That's so fetish stuff, you can't tell me otherwise. It was a girl who does hobby horse, and she was like, everyone says that they could do it, meanwhile me, and it's her like getting medal after medal after medal for her hobby horse competitions, and I'm like, yeah, but that's still I just can't. People should do whatever hobby they want to do, but I can't take it seriously. That's just one that is really difficult for me to take seriously. Maybe I just don't know enough about it. Running on wood horses? Yeah, it's hobby horse. I'll show you guys. Or in case you guys think this is a joke, because it's not a joke. This is the hobby horse competition. This is it. It's a horse head between your legs that you like run with. Like, I don't. I just don't get it. Maybe it's, I just do not get it. Now add a ball to it. Now we're talking. Hobby horse dressage. Oh my god. Which one? I just came in. I was saying I watched a video of someone who was like trying to beat the haters about their hobby horse competitions, and I was like, are people actually on board with this? I don't know. It seems it's hard for me to get behind it. I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, but it's really hard for me to get behind it. True athleticism. When you really love horses but you can't afford one, that's true. I did want a horse when I was younger, and my dad did tell me it was too expensive. And then he tried to be like, well, you don't want to have to take care of a horse, and I was like, yeah, I do. What do you mean? Of course I do. We have this whole backyard. We're not using it for anything, which we did have a big backyard. We definitely could have had a horse on that yard. But I never actually got a horse. I did get to ride horses at a camp once, which was cool. It seems silly, but I have to say these girls jump really high. Maybe, okay, I need to watch a hobby horse competition and get some respect. I need to put respect on the name. This makes that game with anime horse girls feel so normal. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of animes that feel normal when maybe they shouldn't. I need some context for the search, just logged in. So we were... Are you talking about the question about hobby horses? We were talking about whether hobby horses is like an actually interesting sport, basically. That girl is the Ben of hobby horse. She was winning every competition, to be fair. And winning every competition for anything is pretty impressive. Look, we go. Dude, look at the build feels so good when it's just doing this. The build is either crushing or getting crushed. There's no in between. Let's go to that human fisher. Human fisher is still worth money. At least their hobby is non-problematic. If we look at the anime, I don't think we can say that. Okay, wait, I don't really know which anime we're talking about. I was just going with it. But if I'm being honest with you, I have no idea which anime we're talking about. I just saw some photos of some people jumping with toy horses. Is this a real thing? Yes, it's called Hobby Horse. There's a competition for it. I know, I saw a video about it last night, and I can't stop thinking about the fact that like people work very hard at it. And I don't really understand it. But I need to just sit down and watch it. And just see what they do. What skills have they learned, you know? And why isn't it in the Olympics yet? Yo, I was talking with some people last night. When is pickleball gonna be in the Olympics? I love pickleball. They could just put that shit in the Olympics at any time, right? I feel like a lot of people would watch Olympic pickleball, right? It's popular enough. It's gained enough traction. It's like working hard to be a clown, right? Maybe? I don't know if it's about the performance, though. I think it might be about the athletics. Try getting a % damage recoups as life on a ring. It could help. Yeah, we do have one ring that isn't that useful for us right now. Wow, that was painful. We're not really slouching though either, because we're at 450. That's not easy. Because build can hold up against some difficult content. What about Olympic cornhole? I've never considered it. I never have. I just don't think cornhole has enough action to be exciting. You know? Look who's gaining XP again. Imagine gaining XP in this economy. We already have tennis and small tennis, ping pong, so why not medium tennis, pickleball? True. Medium tennis, there's always a spot for it. If you have not played medium tennis, I would highly recommend. Pickleball is so fun. And also you don't have to be super athletic to play it, which is my favorite part. It's so funny watching pickleball because there will be like the young people who rely on their agility and their speed to win the game. And so they're just like jumping around the court like rabbits and frogs, just like freaking out like hoo 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 hoo. And then you've got the older people who are just like insanely skilled and they're very quick, but they're only quick with like their arm movements. And so it very much feels like the tortoise and the hare, where you just have the younger people like jumping around the court, trying to like dive for every ball, and then the older people just out of nowhere like lightning arm their hand to shoot the ball into like the perfect corner that goes out and is impossible to hit. It's insane. They do sharpshooting in the Olympics, and I'd argue cornhole is more action than that. That's true. I guess I've never watched Olympic sharpshooting though either. Cricket? Is it cricket or cricket? I don't know. I know so little about sports. I'm so uneducated in the sports world. The name of that yard game with the hoops and the hammers. Croquette? Okay, I don't remember. Like crochet, but with hoops and hammers? Okay, maybe we need a new ring? We do still have quite a bit of divine, actually, because we were somewhat donated divine. So maybe we work on getting a ring? We could get one? We don't really need the resistances on here. We have 30 lightning res. Well, we might need lightning res. We can convert something to lightning. But we do need all attributes. And then what else do we need? Someone said life. Damage recouped as life. That could be good. What are the other people using? I mean, they're using +1 endurance charge, clearly. Clearly. Let's take a look at our helper here, Deep Ass. 18% of damage recouped as life. Wait, that's insane. Could we do that? Oh shit, we could. And then we need non-channeling is a suffix, right? Okay, we need global crit strike multiplier, max life. If we try to get max endurance charge on here, we're going to be sad, so we're not going to do that. Channeling is a prefix. Okay, we'll make sure we have an open prefix then. This one's good, but it's also 40 divine. Which is unfortunate. Penumbering? We could take that. Probably not bad. 2 divine. It's possible to get like a ton more damage recouped his life? No. Oh wait, this one could be good. That's good. But if I get it mirrored, then I can't get non-channeling skills. So we probably want something like this. Wait, this one could be really good actually. Strength, max life, all attributes, damage taken recouped his life, and regenerate life per second, and then -7 to total mana cost. Let's get this one. Listed 1 hour ago. I like it. Let's get it. I think this will help us out a lot. Okay. So, reses will still be capped? No. Oh, we don't have any resistances on here. Okay, we gotta convert fire resist to lightning resist. If I try to convert the resistances on my boots here, it's not going to change my influence mods, right? Because it's not elemental, it's resistance, right? Yeah. Okay. And this will fix it for us. It might change my... it'll be fine. Change one from fire resist to lightning resist. Oh, that was almost damage. That's not what I wanted. Fire to lightning resistance. Great. Let's see what we look like now. 78. Beautiful. We did it. Okay. So now we have a bunch more decks, which is really good. And a bunch more strength, which gives us a ton more life. 38 versus before. I don't know, it's a lot. I don't know, it's a lot more life. And damage taken recouped his life. Hopefully this helps. Fingers crossed. I think the mods on this node are very scary, which is why we're having issues with it. Monsters have onslaught, deal extra damage as cold and lightning, and always pierce, yeah. It's a little difficult. Uh-oh. I'm lightning warping. That's not good. I up-leveled an aura. Okay, what it means is we have too much mana available to us. We can still cast Lightning Warp. We need to down-level an aura. Or can we remove Enlighten? Maybe we can just remove Enlighten. And then we won't lightning warp anymore, supposedly. Oh, this is monsters gain physical as chaos. That's what's killing me is the chaos damage. Let's go up. We get the human fisher. Okay, and now we're not lightning warping. Nice. Nice. Hopefully we're way more survivable now, but we'll see. I think that ring would be fun to craft if I ever get rich enough, we could craft that ring. But it would require a lot of money because we'd have to get at least 60 divine for the synth implicits, and then we'd have to mirror it. Or not mirror it, we'd have to reflecting mist it. Would be probably 100 divine craft at least. It's it. I tried and failed a lot. Yeah. Oh god, that was so terrifying, dude. Okay. When does this build start to feel like it can actually do shit? It feels like this build just struggles constantly. I don't really understand. Settled with Chaos Res, Crit Multi, and Life. Yeah, you kind of just pick like 3 mods or 2 mods or whatever and just live with it. The realm is restarting in 15 minutes? What the hell? What does that mean? I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know what it means for the stream. That's what I'm thinking. What are we gonna do when the realm goes down? I can feel the frustration. I'm trying to, I don't know. I try to be very careful not to get too frustrated on stream because not only do I get frustrated, but then you feel bad watching the frustration. I don't want to perpetuate that feeling, but I don't know why my character keeps killing itself after I put so much money into it. I put divine after divine after divine into this character and it just keeps falling over. It's so annoying. That's what I get for trying to do Steve's build, I guess. It's punishment. Patch? Pog? What's in the patch? That's really good. Is there anything worth it in this patch? I haven't checked. Finish the Phasmo event? Yeah, we might do a round of Phasmo because 1 round of Phasmo is exactly the amount of time for a realm restart. And oh, maybe not. Never mind. I was gonna say the map that I like is in the event, but look at this. But I think the next big thing is Transcendence. It's just we need the physical damage reduction. We are like 1 endurance charge away. Well, no, we're more than that. God, you need so many endurance charges. We need 12 endurance charges. And then we will need more physical damage reduction somewhere. I guess from the Pantheon? To be able to use Transcendence, which, oh man. This build, I would not recommend this build to anybody. I'd only recommend this build if you're done with the league and you have 200 divines sitting around. Because sheesh, This shit sucks. I've definitely put more than 200 divine into this build so far for this worth. Part of that is the mage blood. The mage blood was like 140, but we have put at least 200 divine in. Trying to think if it was a lot more than that or not. Between 200 and 300 maybe? Enough that it feels like we should be having much more success than we're having. I'm about 200 div, not including mage blood. This build is pretty sweet. What depth are you at? Are you delving? What depth are you at? I must know. I'm feeling like this build is ass. Which maybe that's why Turd Twister X is using it, but it does not feel good. I don't like it. It's like, it has highs and lows, you know? When it feels good, it feels really good. When it feels bad, it feels terrible. I'm only at 730. I've been farming beasts. Okay. I am at 500 in Sterling, so maybe I'll not put my money into all the right places. It's possible. I have been known to spend money inefficiently before. I've done it before, I'll do it again. Feels so good when it's doing this shit, but then it just falls over like a piece of paper, bruh. What the fuck? Last time I was playing a Transcendence build like that, it took a long time until it was not ass. Yeah. Yes. Strike builds are an acquired taste. Yeah, I think Steve did a strike build last time as well. Although, okay, wait, last league was Balborn Hand of Thought in Motion with that accuracy stacking, and that was it was frustrating to get going, but it was way easier because the build was so OP. This is not an OP build, so it's harder to get moving. Oh my god, dude.
Still sane.
This one Soul Eater mob is just having the time of his life. Look at him go. The happiest dog around is the Soul Eater mob. Still sane, Exile? Hardly. Thanks for asking. But we have made significant improvements every stream, which is really good. Bro, can we end this? Hit it, please. Okay, we did. Maybe now we can finally go to the node that has money. Why does it keep moving? I don't like that. Keeps moving my subterranean chart to where I do not know where I am. Use dynamite? We did dynamite, don't worry. You could get way more tanky with a Nublik, but DPS is lower. I still feel like the DPS isn't even that good though. I mean, it's not bad, but it's also... It doesn't make up for how squishy we are. It's not like a glass cannon build, you know? It's tough to go other builds after Holy Relic. Dude, Holy Relic is a very good build. It is super easy to get online. Although I think this build is particularly punishing when it comes to getting set up. Oh, our APS is going insane. Tink. Fractured fossil, nice. Okay. Let's try going lower again, because I am too stubborn and I really want to see if we can get this to work. And we only have a couple minutes for realm restart anyway. Dude, these Roa nodes are so difficult though. Like it's kind of a tankiness check when you have to do these Roa nodes. Why can't I mouse over this rare? Hopefully 2 at a time is okay on the Roa node. We'll see. Okay, this is what it should feel like, dude. This is how it should feel. We have full HP and we're just smacking super hard with the axe. Perfect. Right now we're maintaining 130 trauma stacks. Dude, nice. If someone watched a clip of this just in the last 30 seconds, they'd be like, yo, that build looks awesome, dude. Sick build, yo. Alright, last node, and then we will do a game of Phasmo, and then we'll come back. What's the best budget Delph build? No flame wind totems, please. I don't know. I always recommend the slam builds, but I think a lot of other people have done like shield charge, or I don't know. It's hard to say. I usually just check the ladder for what people are doing in Delve. I will say finding good Delve builds is hard because it's not really a specific criteria. It's just like whether people are actually using it or not. Shit. Alright. Let's log off for a second. Oops. We're gonna take a brief break because the realm is restarting. Hello. Okay. Now we can do a game of Phasmo because this little spooky game right here has a event going on.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Reach 175 stacks multiple times. Okay, maybe I need to down level trauma and see if that helps. Okay, so what we're trying to do right now is we have to work on this Cursed Hollow event. We are at 44%. And the idea is that there are some maps here that have these little like brown poopy icons on them. And it means that we generate points towards that percentage. So we're gonna do Willow because it's a short, easy map. If you aren't familiar with Phasmophobia, we are going to a haunted house and there are all of these ghost types. And we have to figure out which one it is based off of different evidence that we collect along the way. So, it shouldn't be too spooky because, well, frankly, I have played this game a little bit too much, so it's harder for it to spook me. But it should be pretty straightforward, and it won't take too long. We can just do it for the 10 minutes that the realm is restarting for. Hello? But the event added in all this creepy extra stuff in here. Oh, we have the bone right away. Okay, I'm just gonna pick it up. Oh my god, it's a family meeting. Did you guys ever have family meetings growing up? My mom loved calling family meetings all the time, and it was just like this. You could just sit on the couch, but I think they're watching TV. It's Bunny's TV time. Okay, so we have to find the room that the ghost is haunting. I'm going to go hit the breaker. Okay, the breaker is downstairs. I have played this game quite a lot, so if it feels like things are happening and you don't know why, fret not. Just enjoy the ride. Okay, now we should have power back on. Just a rabbit and their level, huh? The rabbit's gotta get on their level, huh? Okay. Let's see where this ghost is. Well, I think I found the ghost, because why is a paint can here, and why are there pliers on the ground, huh? Okay, I guess we will just throw our stuff down here and go get some more supplies. That does make it easy for us. How do you know from only those 2 items? So it means that the ghost was in there throwing stuff around. The ghost was moving shit. Grab spirit box, writing book. Grab a thermometer. Tell me your temperature. My thermometer reads Fahrenheit because I'm American. And I had to set it that way because I kept getting confused. Whee! Okay, so the outside of this room is 52 degrees. I'm guessing the inside will be colder. 38. So 32 is freezing. It's not freezing, but where are you? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Okay, and then notice how this little thingamajig, this paint can, was actually up against the wall last time we were here, and now it's all the way over here. Oh, I wanted a picture! Damn it! Okay. Okay, EMF 4. We can put down the writing book. Oh, here. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? Do you like pizza? Do you speak French? Okay, I don't think it's spirit box. I don't think it wants to talk to us. Let's grab more items. We gotta take the whole truck in here. It was a little anticlimactic because we found it so fast. But we shouldn't get hunted for a minute yet. The ghost name is Stacy White. We need to blow out a candle, capture a video, and repel with incense. Okay. We could probably do that. I could try with the video. I'm not good at capturing video. Well, I guess I'll keep the thermometer because I want to make sure it's not freezing temps. So our evidence options are EMF 5. We had EMF 4, not EMF 5. Dots projector we haven't used yet. Ultraviolet we haven't used yet. Freezing temps, we haven't gotten that yet, but we might still. Ghost orb is on the video camera. Ghost writing is in the book. And the spirit box, I don't think it's spirit box. Because we tried talking to it and it did not respond. So. Okay, Stacy White. What do you have to say for yourself, ma'am? Stacy? Touch this door. Close the door. Do something. Stacy? Touch the door. Hey, that's not what I asked. Stacy, touch the door. Give me a sign. Close this door. Okay. That's fine. It's fine, she doesn't want to listen to us. We have not gotten the writing book yet. 25 degrees Fahrenheit is totally freezing temps, dude. What the hell was that? She's just causing a ruckus? Name a better duo. Stacy and my paint can. Okay. Now we just wait, I guess. It's not all that interesting. That's EMF 3. So it's not EMF 5. So if it's dots, we'll see like a humanoid figure in the green dots. It'll be kind of obvious. Maybe we want to get a smudge stick. We are getting into hunting range. Oh, she turned off the breaker. But that's okay. You have to yell at her. Dude, if you shout profanities at the ghosts, they do get more aggressive. So we could say fuck you to the ghost and more things would happen. Okay. Let's grab a lighter and a smudge stick. And then we can grab a video cam and check for ghost orbs. Not profanity, just be more dominant. That's funny. This is the point where I kind of want to not run so that I have stamina in case we need to run away. Whoa, choo, 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 choo. Okay, everything's fine. We're fine. The ghost did hunt. It did try to kill us, and we lived, so everything's fine. What happened? What happened is that I went downstairs, and the jingling noise was the ghost coming up to us to kill us. And this is called a smudge stick, and the way it works is that when you burn it, because I have a lighter in my hand as well, when you burn it, the ghost, basically, you go invisible to the ghost, so the ghost, like, runs away. And maybe we should grab a crucifix, hold on. You go invisible to the ghost runs away, and so what I did is I heard the ghost, I lit the smudge stick to de-aggro it, and I ran into a corner. And we lived. Was that a Panasonic camera? It's not Panasonic. It's like a video game name version of it, but it's all the stuff in this game is like based off of real stuff. So it probably is like a Pansonic instead of a Panasonic, you know what I mean? Okay. Let's put down the crucifix. Put down the crucifix. Okay, let's turn the breaker back on because now I'm a little spooked and I want some light. It'll make me feel better. We need to check for some more evidences. Okay, specifically I need to know if they will put fingerprints on the door. We do not have writing. We can check for ghost orbs. Which I don't see any. But I guess this room is kind of hard to tell. So basically, what's happening here is that the crucifix prevents the ghost from hunting. If the ghost tries to attack us again, instead it'll just burn up the crucifix. So that's ideal. It's turning off the breaker a lot, which is very suspicious. It means it could be a djinn or a hantu. Both of those ghosts like to turn off the breaker. Okay. You doing a ghost event in there or something? What's going on? Okay, checking for fingerprints. And then it also turned off the light here. Let's... Oh, fucking rude, dude. This, okay, this probably is a hantu because of the way it's acting. I guess it could be a djinn. I don't know. Not a shade. Shade is a shy ghost. It's not being shy at all. We lived it? Are you kidding me? Dude, where's this thing hunting from? It is not hunting from where I thought it would. Okay, so I thought we were super dead there because we didn't actually... It almost hunted from the stairs, actually. It came from upstairs, I think. Maybe we have the wrong room? Or maybe it switched rooms somehow? Okay. So we were in a hiding spot there, which means if the ghost just happened to walk over to where we were, we would have died. Which is why I thought we were gonna die, but we didn't. Let's grab the crucifix again, and I guess we'll just increase our crucifix coverage. I don't know. We shall see how it goes. But we are running out of smudge sticks, and we have very little evidence as to what has happened here. So, I guess I'll just put this thing... Why is it cold breath up here now? Not that cold breath signals the ghost per se. It used to, but they changed it, and I don't like that they changed it because now I'm confused. Okay, is it in this room still? What? I just... It does so rude! It killed me! I just got here! I had put 2 crucifixes up, dude. Okay, it's either a djinn or a hantu, that's my guess. Those are mean ghosts. An oni?
I prepared some jobs for you.
I got owned by the oni. The oni. God damn it. Okay. Well, we still made $100 for picking up a bone. So, a win is a win, I guess. Huh? A win is a win? Ugh. Sad. Okay. Let's see if the realm is back up. There's our scary game time.
There's some jobs for you.
Dude, I felt like we had that in the bag. I like found the ghost room really fast. We were able to like get some evidence. We got the freezing temps. And then immediately the ghost was like, nah, bro. You don't know me. You don't know what I'm about. I'm updating Path of Exile as we speak. The game has to first not respond until it responds, so that's what's happening right now. It's opening, but it's not responding. Alright, we got there. That was slow. But we are here. Okay, maybe we needed that little break. Not so frustrated with this character now. Let's see. I'm gonna check with what was in the patch though. Okay, so they updated for the Gauntlet event. The currency exchange ignores currency in your map device storage. Fixed monsters using additive ailment effect instead of multiplicative, which nerfs the monsters, I guess. Right-clicking a Chronicle of Atsuatl will work the same as it does for unique maps. Great. Fixed a bug where monsters could be invisible in Breach Hive. Fixed a rare bug where zombies created from Raised Zombie could get up and follow you instead of remaining dead. That's funny. Fixed a bug where you wouldn't get avoided character notification after hideout was timed out. Okay. You could not right-click to remove shrines that were carried over from another area. Fixed a bug where the Delve Curse on hit ring modifiers were not correctly showing in the modifier list if a reflecting mist was used in the ring. What? Weird. Fixed an Atlas highlighting bug with uncompleted maps and Voidstone upgraded regions. Okay. Hello. Cool. Cool. Let's go back to this thing. Do you plan to try the gauntlet? Keyword, I do plan to try the gauntlet. Do I plan to succeed at the gauntlet? No. Do I plan to play for the full stream? Maybe. Very much up in the air right now. We shall see. I have my doubts. Oh boy. I don't want to die. Okay, the build feels really good when it's doing this. We have 160 trauma. Is it good or bad to have high trauma? I do not know. I still don't know. Sometimes it seems kind of good, and sometimes it seems really bad. It's hard to say. Have you ever tried hardcore? No. No. I really am overdue for trying hardcore, I will say. It would be fun to try at some point. But I die really frequently. I do not think I would have that much success in hardcore. It would be a lot of starting over for sure. Go, go, go. Oh my god. Okay, how come I can't mouse over? Oh, it's because, I see. It's the way targeting works. So kind of actually what we're looking for here is a good helmet with physical damage reduction. So if we get that, that'd be worth a lot of money.
I cannot carry this.
So like 3% physical damage reduction is not good. But like if we get a fractured physical damage reduction on these, it would be really good. I don't think that's worth anything, but 5% physical damage reduction on an armor base? Is that good? It says 2 divine. This one is 3. It's not that good. We can list this other one though. That's an excellent description. Some epileptic like regain. Time for bed. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great night and evening. Enjoy your night. Dude, let me tell you guys, I started doing that thing where I was reading before I went to sleep because it meant that I didn't look at my phone. And I don't know if it's because I've been too stressed or because it actually makes a difference, but I have been on my phone the last couple nights and I've had the worst sleep ever. So I think they might actually be onto something when they say that you shouldn't look at blue light before sleeping. I'm just gonna list these for 80 chaos. We'll see. I just put my enlighten away. Hopefully that's not an issue. We'll see. Put these items away. Is this fracturing again? 19 max mana. Tier 13 fractured mana. It doesn't get worse than that. You all think I have a streamer client? Think again. What the fuck? What are you reading? Right now I'm reading a book about the Great Lakes. I was reading Project Hail Mary. I don't think this book about the Great Lakes is like engaging enough though. I think I need something that makes me want to come back to it, like excited to know more. But this book about the Great Lakes is a little bit more like, okay, I had no endurance charges, that didn't count. Is it a little bit drier? So it is still stories, it's just they're not as interesting. And the last story was about how a lot of people died on the Great Lakes after a bad winter storm, so it was not super fun. Try going this way. Are you only interested in reading nonfiction? No, I thought I would like nonfiction, but after, I don't think that's, I don't think I should pigeonhole myself like that anymore. I think fiction is too good. This build is not quite, it does need to ramp for a second, for sure. Okay. What am I doing, dude? What is happening? My build just like gives up all the time. What do I need to do to make my build not suck, huh? The age-old question. How do I make my build not suck? You know, someone get Steve on the phone. Tell him to fix my build, huh? He made me think that this would be a good idea. The way they put Breach and Delve, by the way, I'm so mad at. I don't know why they put it in here like this, where you have to like run around into the side passages to do the Breach. I think it's very stupid. It's kind of anti-Breach. Or it's anti-Delve, rather. They should have just done the defend walls encounter. It makes me mad every time I have to do it. I'm sure you have enough cloud to summon him. Is that what you think? Is that what it sounds like? I had a dream you and Steve did a stream, but you trolled everyone and only did I. Is that a real dream you had? Because that is fucking hilarious. That's actually so iconic. You could just fail on the Breach on purpose to skip it? I mean, yeah, I guess. That seems like the best option for Breach, to be honest with you. But it also, then you just have to stand there and do nothing. I don't really like doing nothing. Trying to think through my head of like different scaling vectors that I can use to get tankier right now. Like damage recoup his life is really useful. I think that I'm trying to figure out if attack speed would help or hurt me here. Because there are a lot of different items that I don't have as much attack speed on, but I don't know if having more attack speed would even be useful because I might just end up killing myself with it. You know what I mean? So, I'm trying to think of the next best option. A dead end. Guess we'll go around this way. Oh, we gotta open up the dynamite walls. It had nothing. Okay, never mind. It does seem like early on in Delve, the dynamite walls are worth the most money, and then once you get to like 600, it's just beelining the expensive fossils. Because you get so many hollow fossils after like 600 depth, it's insane. I would have like 4 on my screen at a time. It was crazy. Absolutely insane. Not with this character. This character can't do shit. But he tries. He sure does try. Okay, click the encounter, please. let's do what this build does best, and it's standing in one spot. Oh, we could Orb of Conflict our gloves. That could be fun. Let's do that. YouTube algorithm was scary. I was curious about this build and bam, it showed me your stream. Dude, I was looking at Blaze's video earlier and it was showing me my stream on the side. It's nice to know that YouTube is pushing my content. Okay, so here's the thing with the gloves, right? We have a greater and exceptional on here. Non-vol strike skills target one additional enemy and increased accuracy rating. So what we want to do is we want to roll with Grand until... So I have conflicted these once, but I upgraded the wrong thing. What we want to do is we want to upgrade from Grand to Exceptional, and then I think you can upgrade Exceptional one more time, and then we'll get non-ball strike skills target 2 additional nearby enemies. But step 1 is to roll with Grand Eldritch until we get Grand Exarch, until we get non-ball strike skills target 1 additional enemy. And knowing my luck today, this is going to take us 45 minutes, so let's get started.
I'll place the listing.
Okay, this is not going quite as well as I hoped. We need non-vol strike skills target 1 additional enemy. A lot of chaos. Cute. Drain Sloth, thank you for the prime. I appreciate the sub. Enjoy your emotes. And watching us, please hit non-vol strike skills here. Yo, thank you for the 5 subs. That's so generous. Thank you. That's so kind. I really appreciate the support. We have used all of our chaos. Rand Ember.
Let's hope someone's desperate.
Maybe it's not worth it to use Grand. Maybe it's just worth it for an additional Orb of Conflict. How much is the Orb of Conflict? 500. But I've spent more than that on Grand. So maybe I should go back to Greater. And just use that, and then redo an additional conflict. But then I have to hit it multiple times. Finally, I was able to catch you on stream. That's, well, I'll be here Thursday and Saturday, so I'll be around. There will be many times where you could catch me on stream, don't worry. Okay, non-vol strike skills. Please, game. Give me what I ask for. How much money do I have to put into this pair of gloves to get what I want? Wow, this is harder to roll than I remember. What the heck? Is this one of the old style low life pool delvers? No. I mean, it shouldn't be. We should be stacking life as much as possible. I do not have enough health, that's for sure. We could look into how to get more of it. Yo, how do I roll the mod that I want?
Someone will bite. I'm certain.
Anyone know how to get the mod you want with Eldritch currency? When you roll Exarch? Oh, look, I got it. Okay. It only took me 600 chaos or something like that. Don't want it? Simple? Okay. The mod you're trying to hit is always the rarest mod all of a sudden. I know. Okay, let's try Conflict. Oh, thank you. Triggered Broski. Appreciate the prime. Enjoy your lack of ads. I appreciate you spending your Amazon money here. Conflict. Okay, is this better spent in Chaos or Divine? Chaos. But I don't think I have enough Chaos, so now we're gonna have to convert to Chaos to Divine. Really? I tried to do that twice and only did it once because the game hates me. Are you kidding me? Okay. Just throwing away gold for no reason. Conflict. For Chaos. Okay. Now we are trying to hit non-ball strike skills target one additional enemy and turn it grand. Because apparently it's easier to conflict this than it is to just spend the money on grand. Great, now they're both grand, so we can do it again. So now, wait, let me favorite this. Yeah. So now, we cash in 2 more Divine. Definitely good use of Divine, what could go wrong? We buy another Orb of Conflict, and we just hit it where we want it to go. So we want to increase the Exarch modifier here. Exceptional. And then if we hit it one more time, we can get non-vol strike skills target 2 additional nearby enemies. Ready? Please, game. This is the important one. We don't want to fail here. I mean, if we fail, we just have to do it again. It's fine. I don't want to fail. Okay. Non-vol strike skills target 1 additional enemy. I'm hoping this will say 2. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we failed. We failed. They're both grand, which means we have to do it an additional 2 times, so we need an additional 1,000 chaos. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really interested in spending an additional 1,000 chaos right now. Get the expensive eater currency? No, it just took me 60 graders to roll this mod. If it takes me 60 grands, that would be 60 times 15 chaos plus some. No, you only need 1? What do you mean you only need 1? You should get the other 2 exceptional each time? What? Unless you need the eater mod at a high level, I don't. The odds of conflicts are weighted. The odds of going up are lesser if the one you want to up tier is a higher. Yo, BG Taser, thank you for the 10 bits. Drink water. Cheers. You all are making me think that I don't understand how the Orb of Conflict works. I thought it was straightforward. Everyone must be hydrated. If they're both the same tier, it's 50-50. Yeah. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. Okay. So what you're saying is that if I get into a situation where I have the one I want as exceptional and the other one as greater, then it's more likely to hit the greater one and not the one I actually want. And so I should just put a random exceptional on the one I don't care about to make sure that it's actually a 50-50. I see. Okay. It is making sense to me. Thank you. For every tier mismatch, it's like plus or minus 11% chance. Okay. I see what you guys are saying. I see what you're saying. So ideally, I want to exceptional one. Okay, well, it's kind of expensive and I don't really want to do that anymore. So we're not going to do that. But it is, however, the end of the night. If strike skills is grand and the eater is lesser, then the eater has a higher chance of up tiering. So with grand, let me open the hype chest. You should put an exceptional and then exceptional grand, make it exceptional for 50-50. Got it. This is our hype chest emo. It's, I don't know. It's some guy doing the shimmy. We're doing the shimmy. Okay. Since it is the end of the night, Thursday we are going to do the gauntlet. Saturday I found a horror game where we have a cat that we throw at rats and it kills the rats and the rats are the enemy. So we're basically using a cat as a weapon and it looks hilarious and very fun. So we're gonna try that on Saturday for the variety game if you are interested. Otherwise, goodbye to everybody on YouTube, and then everybody on Twitch, we're gonna go raid, but have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye, YouTube. Bye-bye. Okay, now that they're gone. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's go say hello to somebody.